Hey everyone. Good evening. It is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm here today with another All Signs Live. I hope that you all are having an amazing evening. I'm doing well. Sorry that I'm starting a bit late. I had a very busy day. Okay, so y'all, the question that we're going to be asking Spirit today is what is trying to unfold in your life? What is trying to unfold in your life? While I'm getting set up, I want y'all to let me know which sign that I should go ahead and start with. Okay, let me know. Let me know. When you're coming into the live, just say what's up. Let me know how y'all are doing. And hey, Monica, Scorpio. All right, so we'll start with the water signs. We'll start with the water signs. Yo, I'm on a bit of a time crunch today. Okay, a bit of a time crunch. So I'm just gonna try my best to get these messages out because I have family here and it's just been a lot today. Okay. I'm doing well, Monica. Hey, Money Mantra. I hope you're doing well, Cha Cha. Yo, I'm here because I thought I was about to have to reschedule. Okay. This was busy. Okay, had a lot going on. Okay, it's always a lot. So let's go ahead and get started. It's nothing I can do about it. If it's breaking up, it's literally nothing I can do. It's probably just the internet or something, but I can't fix anything. So we just gonna have to wait till it's done. Oh crap, I need my timestamps. Give me 1 second, y'all. As y'all can see, I'm all over the place. Give me 1 second. Hey, Teresa. Oh, you're in Poland? That is definitely what's up. That is what's up. I'm so happy that you all are here. Teresa, we got to start with the water signs because Monica already requested Scorpio. So after we do Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, then we'll go to the earth signs and we'll start with Virgo. Let me put the earth signs out here. Hey, Maddie, babe. Amia. Hey. Thank you all for tuning in. So we'll do Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Hey, Kia. Hey. Okay, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. All right, Scorpio. This is your actual timestamp, Neil. Scorpio, your timestamp is at 4 minutes. Scorpio. Yo, that's crazy, Scorpio. That's definitely crazy because what is unfolding in your life is actually what is unfolding in your life actually makes sense for your sign anyway. Okay, so Scorpio, you've definitely been dealing with some type of mental health issues here. I feel like a lot of your thoughts have definitely been spiraling. You've been dealing with some anxiety. You've been dealing with some worry. There's just been overall negativity in your life and especially in your head space. So what is unfolding in your life is essentially peace. Let's see what is going on in your head space because it seems like it's actually very chaotic. Like you've just been experiencing a lot of stress. So I want to know what the stress is in relation to. So your stress could definitely be in relation to family, in relation to home. So like your home environment. It seems like you all have just been feeling like haven't been supported. So there could be a certain type of like support, like even emotional support that you're looking for. I feel like this is also related to like financial support. And it seems like there are people around that could potentially help you, but for some reason they're not. Okay. So I definitely get that. There's just a lot of conflict that you all are experiencing. Just even if you live on your own, there could be conflicts like surrounding your home environment, or if you're with family, it's just a lot of tension and chaos within the household. So that's definitely causing you a lot of anxiety. I feel like you're definitely worrying about your own sense of comfort and stability, not being comfortable where you are. So that situation is definitely trying to change in your life. Yeah, this has to do with like friends and family support, and just overall feeling like nobody has your back, feeling like nobody wants to stand in the gap for you or to be a pillar within your life at this point in time. It seems like you're feeling alone, and it's like you're devoid of love. You need love. You need emotional security. And like I said, you need peace within your home environment. So that's a very big issue here with you. For some of y'all, you could be having issues within your marriage, like you and your partner are not getting along. So what is essentially trying to unfold is like a huge 180 change and transformation. So I feel like you're going to be releasing this situation. How are you going to be releasing it? Okay, so it seems as though the tension is going to subside. Okay, the tension is going to subside, because what I'm getting here is that you and your family, or even if this is just you within yourself, like not experiencing peace within your own household, it's like you're going to have some type of emotional breakthrough here. So this could be like the conflict, the tension, like I said, subsiding, and you and your family deciding to make amends. Or if you're with your partner, if you're married, it's like you and your partner deciding to make amends. It seems like there's going to be some type of emotional breakthrough in which it renews the friendship and the compassion. But I feel like you need love. I feel like you definitely need love. And when you're not properly loved, it's like you really do experience a lack of growth. Um, and when you're not properly loved, you feel like you're wasting your time, whether it's within a connection or, like I said, living in a certain home environment. You feel like you're wasting your time. You might feel like you're limited in that environment. You feel like the environment is even causing you to experience some like physical issues. And I wanted to say physical health issues where you just feel like a lack of energy, lack of energy, a lack of motivation. You just feel like you're not yourself. Okay. And I feel like that's also relating to these mental health issues as well. So it's like your mental health and your thoughts and spiraling, it affects you. So you could be experiencing a lot of headaches and just an overall lack of energy, feeling like you don't have enough energy to tend to the tasks that are required. Feeling like you don't have enough energy to take care of yourself, like to take a shower, to focus on your self care, feeling like you're so low that you can't even show up for work, or you feel like you can't even wash the dishes, you feel like you can't even clean your house. So it's just an overall very intense energy that's surrounding you, your family, even your community, your friends, and just yeah, just your overall environment, like I said. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's going to be some type of emotional breakthrough and change here, in which you're going to feel a lot more supported. For some of y'all, I think this has to do with your husband or your partner, like them not tending to your needs, or even your family, like disregarding your needs, or in general, maybe you're not even tending to your needs because of the energy where you presently are. But I definitely do feel like there's going to be a breakthrough here where you're going to be feeling provided for. You're going to be feeling like you can rely on others, like you could depend on others. So where you were feeling insecure, I feel like you will be experiencing some type of emotional stability. So I want to see like how, like how this is happening. If this has to do with you and your partner, it's like this is a renewing of a relationship, which helps it helps the environment, or helps the energy within the environment to improve. But yeah, how is this happening? I think it's happening because if this is within you, I feel like what's going to happen for you is you're going to start to not be as focused on the mundane, like little details within the matter, because I feel like you have a lot of conflicting thoughts. There's something within your energy that's going to make you feel like you need to rise above your situation. So it seems like you're going to be experiencing some type of like, I wanted to say like second wind. I wanted to say like just, it's like a dead battery restarting. You're going to experience this jump start within your energy that forces you to have to take control of the situation. If you all are dealing with a partner or with family, then it's like your family is also going to feel like, the imbalance that's occurring within the household. They're going to feel like they need to take control of it because it's getting out of hand. So, yeah, it just seems like there's some type of just jumpstart within your energy that's going to force you to step up and to make changes, as opposed to just allowing things to continue to keep progressing in the way in which it's progressing. So this is about you stepping up and becoming a leader, or the masculine energy within the household is going to step up and feel like, okay, I need to do better, feeling like I need to pick up on responsibilities, or I need to I want to say like balance the energy that is within the house, because it seems like it's off. So yeah, it's going to be less of a focus on the little stressors, and it's going to be more of a focus on the big picture and what you see for yourself down the line. It's kind of like asking yourself, do I want to continue to keep dealing with this for the rest of my life, or do I want to continue to keep dealing with this for however long you intend to be in that environment that you're in? Do I want to keep dealing with this? So I just think you're going to ask yourself that question and decide that it's really on you to have to step up to see this from a different perspective, because you're experiencing a lot of negativity here. So it's like a light bulb is going to flick on, and you're going to be feeling like, well, my happiness and my optimism, like, well, the ability to feel optimistic is within my hands. So it's like someone stepping up and taking control of the situation and deciding that, like, this needs to change because there's too much imbalance. There's disharmony in the household, and there's also a lack of compromise as well. So I'm just picking up here that, like, you all, it's either you living with family or it's like you with your partner, and there being, like, I heard marital disputes as well, and just a lot of unhappiness here. Okay. And pessimism. So I feel like your home environment is trying to change. It's going to go from one where there's discord into one where there's actually peace and harmony and balance and emotional stability for all. So your mental health is being affected right now by your home environment. So what is unfolding is a change in that situation so that you could experience more peace and happiness. But yeah, I do think that it's going to come down to either you, or I'm picking up the masculine within the household, to have to decide to get in front of the problem and to fix it. That's what I'm getting here. So if you're by yourself, you're going to step up and take control. If this is your partner and they're the ones that, you might deem to be the leader, depending on if you have a traditional type of relationship, it's up to you. It's like that person is going to step up and, just understand that there's been a lot of mistakes that have been going on within the household as far as how people have been treating each other. Okay, there's been a lot of mistakes here. I feel like people are going to start to take accountability for their actions so that real change can happen. So, yeah, this is what I have for you, Scorpio. Hope it made sense. Okay, this is a general read. But yeah, definitely hope it made sense. But that's crazy because you definitely should be feeling safe wherever you are, in your home environment. It's like that's the one place where you should be able to relax. You shouldn't have to continue to keep going through issues. So yeah, you all, it's definitely going to be a change in your mental health because it's affecting the rest of your physical health, is what I'm seeing here. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much, Mustafa. It's nice to see you. The topic, Mustafa, look at the question on the title. The title of the video is what is trying to unfold in your life. So for Scorpio, it was peace, okay, within their home environment. That's what's going on. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Pisces. Pisces timestamp. Pisces timestamp is going to be 15 minutes. And thank y'all so much. Definitely make sure y'all say what's up. I don't care, Matt. I really don't. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about here today. What is trying to unfold in your life? We're not talking about rappers and what they personally want to identify with. Okay? Thank you. You don't need my opinion for that. Go on Reddit. Okay, so Pisces. Let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, like go on Reddit, Matt. Um, thank you, Mustafa. Thank you, Mustafa. Pisces, let's go ahead and get started. Von Gray. Von Gray, Libra rising, okay? So you got it right. Okay? Libra rising. You got it right. You got it right. Von. Definitely make sure y'all say what's up to Cha-Cha. She's moderating the chat today, so definitely make sure you all say what's up. Pisces, I'm going to change your timestamp to 16 minutes. Vaughn, it's challenging, okay? It's challenging. It's challenging, Vaughn. All right, Pisces, what is unfolding in your life? Or what is trying to unfold in your life? Pisces. Oh, yeah. Pisces, you've been dealing with some financial issues, okay? You've been dealing with some extreme poverty and destitution, all right? Your finances is not really looking the best right now. And you've been facing a lot of like adversity at this point in time in your life as it relates to your finances. And I don't want to say you feel like guilty, but I think it's more so like ashamed, like you're being very hard on yourself because you're looking at yourself through the eyes of other people or what other people think, you know, or perceive of your financial hardship right now. So you might feel like people are looking at you like you're a disgrace or you just can't get anything right, or, you know, you're still experiencing the same issues that you may have been experiencing for a while. So I definitely get it. It's tough. It's tough because even within your situation, you feel alone. You know, you may feel as though nobody really understands you, nobody gets you. You feel like you've been trying your best, and it's just, you're just living with difficulties at this point in time. Now, you are trying to seek help, you are trying to ask for support, but I feel like you're not properly being supported where you are. So that's where you're feeling that, where you're feeling loneliness or you're feeling neglected. Like people are purposely neglecting your needs, like just kind of watching you struggle. So I'm definitely sorry about that. Now let's see what is unfolding in your life. What is unfolding in your life? Okay, I like this for you. So in all actuality, what is unfolding in your life is completely determined by what you do. Okay, so if you want to change your financial situation, then it starts within. It starts within. It starts as far as with you understanding that you are completely dissatisfied. Like you have to be completely tired of dealing with poverty or dealing with lack or dealing with not having enough. Okay, it's like you have to be completely dissatisfied with that situation, and you have to consciously walk away from it. Okay, consciously, subconsciously, on all different levels, you have to walk away from it. So what is unfolding in your life is an immense change. Like even though you're experiencing a lot of hardship right now, it's like things are secretly coming together for you. Even though you don't see that things are changing, things are moving forward, even though you may not see that you are actually experiencing success because that's what's for you. We have success here. It's like all of these things, like I said, are based, or I want to say determined on your ability to be resilient, your ability to persevere, your ability to move forward. Like you have to get so dissatisfied with living in lack, not having enough, and you consciously are deciding to walk away from it because you want to live a life of comfort. Similar to the other reading, it was about comfort as well. It's like you want to live a life of comfort. You want to feel satisfied with the life or your lifestyle that you create for yourself. You want to experience a sense of achievement with the positive things that you have decided to do that have brought you this success. So yeah, success is definitely unfolding in your life. I feel like you're going to continue to keep moving forward. It's just about you getting on one page and one accord with yourself. So you really have to decide that you are tired of poverty. And I also feel like this is a subconscious thing that's going on within you as well. So yeah. Yeah, it's determined by your ability to get to the root of the matter, the root of why this poverty is in your life or why it's continue to keep persistent in your life. And I think that things definitely will change. So yeah, like you all are actually, yeah, this is, yeah, what is unfolding in your life, like this financial hardship and issues that you've been dealing with, like this is literally a cycle. And like I said, it's determined by your ability to be so dissatisfied with it that you literally get up and walk away. Like you have to be tired of it. Some of you all could be having issues with your home as well. Some of you all could be having issues with like homelessness, um, a lack of employment. So you all could be unemployed. It's just struggle all the way around. Okay. It's just a struggle. So yeah. Okay. I get it. But yeah, this cycle is definitely going to complete itself. I feel like where you didn't feel like you had support, you will be walking away, even encountering others. Yeah, like help, being supported. I'm seeing a masculine figure here, like someone who could be like a business owner, an entrepreneur, even a mate, even a, is it patriarch? Yeah, the patriarch of a family. Okay. So I'm seeing someone here who is definitely going to help to put things into even more perspective for you. Someone who's going to be an anchor for you. Someone who's going to help you to create some type of stability and structure in your life. It just depends on you being able to, like I said, be so upset with poverty that you decide to literally get up and walk away. Like you have to decide. You have to be so tired, so dissatisfied. And you all could be engaging in like poverty minded things as well. So I will probably say like develop rich habits or just develop habits that rich people do, like start to eat better foods, drink better water, just doing different things like that, you know that's kind of what I'm getting here as well. But yeah, what is unfolding in your life? We have success here, and this success is all determined by your ability to stay consistent, to be ambitious, to be determined, and to literally have the spirit of willpower that's gonna push you and drive you away from this poverty and destitution and struggle and lack that you continue to keep experiencing in your life. Yeah, this is like a never ending cycle because I just heard the never ending story. So this has definitely been a never ending cycle for you. Um, but yeah, I think it's also dependent on your ability to create some type of structure in your life and also self control and understanding that I'm not going to say this situation is on you, but you do have to take accountability for where you are. Because when I see self control, I don't see it more so as like, oh, having control over your emotions, which is true. But I see it more so as like feeling like you have free will and choice. So it's up to you to make the best decisions that will lead you out of this cycle of lack. So you need to make better decisions for yourself, maybe even developing better financial habits. Okay. Sometimes we got to keep it real with ourselves. Like if you are spending money on stupid stuff, you're not budgeting, you're not saving, like you're just kind of spending money everywhere. It's like that's not going to help you. You will continue to keep living in lack and poverty. So yeah, I think this is all also similar to Scorpio. This is dependent on your ability to take control over the situation and to be focused. So yeah, I do think that things are happening. Of course, it's unfolding behind the scenes. That's what I'm getting here, especially with the high priestess energy. But I was also picking up here as well as like you being able to like you have to get this programmed into your subconscious mind, because when I see the high priestess, it makes me think a lot about like emotional depth here. I feel like you have to be completely dissatisfied and to the point where you just say enough, and I feel like that's when the change is going to happen. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here for you, Pisces. I hope it's making sense, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on to Cancer. Hey, Don. Hey, L. Allen. Hey, Katie Gem. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for being here. You're welcome, Cha Cha. Yeah, y'all first card out Pisces was the Five of Pentacles. So, yeah, hey, okay, hey, all right, like that's a really tough energy. Okay, that's a very tough energy. But you know, your final card was the World. So at least we know that through your own success, achievement, and hard work, like you're going to receive the fruits of your labors. Like this is literally just a blip in the timeline of your life. Okay, it's just a blip in the timeline of your life. Like I like the World's energy because it talks a lot about self actualization, and also you just stepping into your full potential. So you just have more subconscious reprogramming to do. Yeah, just reject poverty, reject it by any means necessary. That's kind of what I'm getting here. um I did do Scorpio. I did Scorpio first. The timestamp for Scorpio is 4 minutes. Cancer, let's change your timestamps to 26 minutes. Cancer. All right. Cancer, what is trying to unfold in your life? Okay, I like that for you. Let's see where this is going. Cancer, you've been treated unfairly. Okay, your life has not been fair. Your life has definitely not been fair. Like you've definitely been treated very unfairly, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Like you could have even been treating yourself unfairly here as well. I feel like you all may have been experiencing just a period in your life in which you just felt like very disconnected from yourself. You felt very disconnected. I feel like you all have been very unsatisfied with your current life circumstance or just what's currently going on. I feel like you've also been feeling unsatisfied with the people that you've had around you. You may have had a lot of superficial relationships and connections around you. You may have been going to a lot of environments that aren't aligned with their higher self. Okay. I feel like this came out in somebody's reading last week. Was it Cancer? I feel like it was Cancer. I feel like it was Cancer. I really feel like it was Cancer. So definitely go watch my last reading for Cancer because I think this is kind of it's a continuation. But yes, you felt very just discontent and just bored with your current life circumstance, the people you have around you, the connections, maybe even the different opportunities that are around you. You definitely have not been happy with, I wanted to say, your lot in life, like what you essentially have at this specific point in time in your life. And what is unfolding is a change. I feel like you all want to take your life in a different direction, whether you want to move, you want to try something new. I just keep getting that, like you want to move, because I just heard the song from Cheers, like sometimes you want to go where nobody knows your name. I'm kind of picking up that energy where you just want to be anywhere but here, okay? Anywhere but here, or anywhere but where, rather be somewhere else than where you are, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, you've definitely been just feeling unhappy with your life circumstance and you want a change, and a change is definitely unfolding for you. You definitely have a new beginning coming in where, you're going to be feeling a lot freer. You're going to be experiencing freedom and even the feeling of levity. So if you've been carrying a lot of baggage, it's just been a lot of stress on your back. It's like those things are definitely going to be freeing themselves. You all know that a change is imminent and a change needs to be made, but I feel like you all are like feeling comfortable in your comfort zone, but your comfort zone is completely uncomfortable. Okay, so I'm just getting that you all have had issues with, feeling like you can take a risk, feeling like you can just do something different and just chalk it up to the universe. Just try. You all could have been very concerned with, taking a specific course of action and it not working out for you. Or you could have even had some issues with, planning and just wanting to take, like I said, the first steps, making some type of decision. It's been tough for you. You've been feeling very indecisive. But similar to the other readings, it's like you have to accept that your comfort zone is uncomfortable for you. And you have to step into a place of clarity and deciding that you want to choose your happiness as opposed to just kind of sitting in your circumstance and being unhappy. So yeah, like I said here, life could have been very unfair to you. It's kind of like what I just heard was like you're just trying to play with the cards that were dealt, to you. I get it. So you just been trying to do the best with what it is that you have, but deep down inside you know that you deserve more, and you know that it's on you to open up the door to more or to walk through that door, but you've just been avoiding, like I said, taking that first step. Okay, you've been thinking too much about this. Okay, you've been thinking too much about this. You've just been sitting there. You haven't really been as proactive as you should be. So that's what's unfolding. Okay, it's you deciding um I wanted to say, like, open up a new timeline. Is you deciding to turn over a new leaf? Is you deciding to start over with a blank slate? That's literally what it is that you're deciding to do. You want to take new opportunities now. You want to take more risks. So you all haven't been as bold and courageous and as fearless as you could be. So this is essentially what is unfolding in your life. Yeah, you all have been stuck. You all have been feeling trapped. You all have been limiting yourself. It's within the words that you tell yourself, it's within the thoughts that you're thinking. So you've been having a lot of like obsessive and ruminating thoughts that have put you even more in a helpless position. I feel like you all have been holding yourselves back. Okay. So there's just been a lot of thoughts that have been um, allowing you to victimize yourself or to disempower yourself. And that's not right. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You haven't been treating yourself fairly. Like, life hasn't been fair. Other people haven't treated you fairly where you are in the certain environments and where you are. But it for this is more so you. Like, you know that more is available to you, but you've been keeping yourself stuck and mentally trapped and imprisoned. So yeah, like, I could definitely see why you've been feeling disconnected, because a lot of it is on you. Let's keep it honest. A lot of it is definitely on you. So what is unfolding, you're going to be feeling a lot more bold and courageous to take the next steps, because you all want freedom, okay? You want adventure. You want spontaneity. All right? You want to, like I said, you want to go where nobody knows your name. You know what I'm trying to say? And here we go. Like, you all are definitely going to be feeling a lot confident. Like, how is this going to unfold? Because it's coming. It's down to you. Okay, it's down to you. Like, it all depends on your ability to feel confident and feel like, regardless of what action steps that you take, that is going to work out positively for you. So yeah, this is about you seeing yourself as more than what you perceive yourself to be. This is about you even thinking about creative solutions to get out of your situation. So this is about you deciding to switch your mindset. This is like you deciding to just, I wanted to say, like, develop more of a larger than life personality, because you're holding yourself back. Like, you are telling yourself that you can't. You've been telling yourself a lot of negative things. And it's just like, I don't know why. Like, I really don't know why you would be doing that, but it is what it is. In other situations for you all, especially if this is you being treated poorly and unfairly by other people, I can definitely see why. Like, you all have not been properly supported. So even if this is those superficial connections and relationships that are around you, this is about you waking up and understanding that those relationships are not doing anything for you. It's not supporting your growth. It's not supporting you emotionally. It's not, those relationships are not encouraging you to do something different. It's like those relationships are encouraging you to stay trapped and to stay stuck. So yeah, that's not good. But I definitely see you deciding to walk away from those things and to let those things go, because you're realizing that it's not positively benefiting you. So yeah, more than anything, I would say don't really focus more so on those relationships that are not supporting you. Focus on ways in which you can support yourself. And I think the first thing you can do is to change your mindset, change the words that you're saying to yourself, and to see yourself as better, to perceive yourself as better than who you are. So there's some work here that has to be done on your self image. So that's essentially, you have a new beginning open to you. Okay. You can turn over a new leaf. You can start life over. You can go somewhere else. You all want to travel. You want to move. You have the ability to do that. It's just dependent on you being able to change your self-image. So I think you all need to get into like affirmations, just saying different affirmations like I'm worthy, I deserve XYZ, I'm beautiful, I'm intelligent, I'm smart. Like you definitely have to speak some positive affirmations so that you feel confident to take the next steps that you need to take. So that's kind of what I see here, Cancer. I definitely hope it makes sense. Hey, Mila W, you said you have to go. It's okay. You can always come back. Thank you, Mila. Dragana. Hey, I hope I said your name right. Y'all, when y'all come into the chat, definitely let me know where you all are tuning in from. Okay? Let me know where you all are tuning in from. So yeah, Cancer, you have a new life, a new beginning that is open to you. But like I said, it's dependent on your self-image. Like, do you deserve this new life or not? I mean, I think you do because you've been experiencing this feeling of like stagnancy. You've been feeling very powerless, and it's time for you to empower yourself so you get out of your situation or what you perceive your situation to be. Because all of this is going on in your mental headspace, and then it also is affecting your emotional health here as well. So you need to be fair to yourself and give yourself the opportunity to try something new or to go somewhere new because you're kind of holding yourself back where you are because you're not taking risks. You're playing it safe. Okay. You're playing it safe. And this Queen of Wands energy that's showing up here is letting me know that you need to stop playing it safe. Okay. You need to see yourself as deserving and actually put yourself out there. The Queen of Wands is very creative. So this is about you also thinking about like creative solutions to your issues. So that's why I'm just like, okay, maybe start with your self-image and affirmations. Like that'll definitely help you. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on, y'all. Okay. Hey Thad, you're from Jersey. Hey, it's nice to see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Y'all, these are general readings. I had a lot going on today, but I'm definitely hoping that they're somewhat resonating with you. All I can do is read what I see. But if you want a personal, then I definitely don't mind doing personal readings. I've been doing a lot of personal readings recently, actually. So definitely make sure to check out my personal readings link. And you can book if you want something specific and you want me to, like, of course, tap into your energy. So let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. Definitely make sure you all are liking the live as you come in. Make sure that you all are liking the live. We have 34 people watching, but we only have 17 likes. So let's get the likes up. Okay, let's get the likes up. Virgo, your timestamp is going to be 38:15. Virgo. And shout out to the moderators. I don't know what these crazy ass people are saying in the chat, but thank you so much. I don't even know if it's crazy. Okay, but thank y'all so much, moderators. Okay, Virgo. Oh, Virgo, you've been dealing with some mind games, okay? You've been dealing with some mind games. I feel like this has been at the hands of another person. You've been dealing with a lot of conflicts. For you all, this can have to do with the workplace, is what I'm picking up here, like some type of highly competitive environments. Yeah, someone has definitely been trying to control you. Like they've been trying to control your life direction, your path. It just seems like someone wants to, you just be in control of your life. Like they're causing a lot of like stress and conflict within your life, because in a way it's like they want you to filter everything through them. So I'm just picking up on a very controlling energy that's trying to like dictate your choices or dictate what your opportunities are. Like this person or these people or this environment could also be trying to like block your opportunities or to make you feel like you don't have free will and choice. And I think that's an issue. When people try to control, and play mind games and be strategic with people, it's like psychological abuse, because they're trying to make you feel like you have to remain where you are and you just have to stay there and you can't progress or you can't leave or you can't go. Like, so yeah, someone is trying to control your range of motion, like trying to keep you small. And that's a problem. That's definitely a problem. So it's sad because I feel like you all have definitely been like heavily betrayed by this energy or by these energies. I'm getting this in the workplace. Like someone in the workplace has been trying to like block or stop your opportunities, especially if you were supposed to get some type of like promotion. It's like they're trying to be in control of that. It seems like you all have been trying to like work very hard to improve your situation. For others, this can have to do with the with school as well. So you definitely are experiencing some opposition in the workplace and also opposition at school. Or if you are someone that's learning a particular trade, it doesn't have to be like a typical school, what I'm saying, where it's like you're getting some type of degree. Like you all could be trying to learn some type of skill, some type of trade, and you're in a new environment trying to learn that skill and trying to be a bit more capable. Okay. So it's like there's people in that environment that are trying to block and stop you. It seems like you've been trying your best. You've been putting a lot of work in. I'm just picking up that you all have been putting so much work in that it's even been at a detriment to your health. Okay, so you've been trying to do as much as you can, because I just feel like you're going against the grain because there's so much opposition that's trying to keep you down, keep you small, keep you stuck. It's like you're trying your best to break out of this pattern. I do feel like what is unfolding is you being able to break out of this pattern, but we just need to see how. um yeah, what else do we have going on here? Yeah, you all are feeling like you're in survival mode at this point in time. Like you're living day to day is kind of what I'm picking up here. Um, and it's hard because it's like you're still in this environment. Okay, you're still in this environment, whether it be at a job, whether it be at school, whether you be learning some type of trade. It's like you're literally still in this environment, but it's like you're consistently being done dirty. Like people are consistently trying to do things to cut you down, like they really actually are. And it's like you're just trying your best to not allow yourself to be a doormat or to allow yourself to be overtaken by these forces that are trying to keep you down. Like this is a lot, Virgo. Like this is a lot. Okay, this is definitely a lot. It's taking a toll on your sense of worth or worthiness. Your sense of self is taking a toll on your creativity, especially if you are, learning some type of, if you're engaged in some type of like specialized education or, some type of trade. It's like it's taking a toll on your creativity as well. Like it's just taking a toll on you and your energy in general. I feel like what's for you is abundance and what's for you is growth, but there's an environment that is trying to keep you down and is trying to keep you stuck. Like I don't really like that. I don't. Yeah, it's very stressful. I also feel like a lot of the responsibilities are being put on you. So it kind of seems like people are trying to, like in business, there's a lot of different roles that you can play as a business owner. For you, it's like they're trying to give you the grunt work. Like they're trying to give you those meaningless tasks that you have to do consistently over and over and over again. And it makes you feel as though you're not actually providing value to the space or to the relationship or to the community. So it's like you're being left with all of the dumbass tasks that nobody else wants to do, just so that you are purposely kept, at the bottom. So people are trying to make you a doormat. Even if this is a relationship here, it's like this other person that you're dealing with is literally trying to keep you a doormat. Like they're looking at you as though you have to be the loser and that they have to win. So wherever you are, whoever you're dealing with, it's like that person is definitely playing some strategic, psychological mind games and manipulation. So yeah, like I feel like this is also you saying enough is enough and seeing yourself as worthy of more as well. Seeing yourself as worthy of more. Um, yeah. So yeah, so this injustice that you're experiencing is definitely the tables are going to turn. Okay, the tables are going to turn. Like this injustice you're experiencing is definitely not going to be forever. And I feel like the people or the person, the energies that are trying to keep you down are definitely going to experience their karma here as well, because at the end of the day the truth has to prevail. If you've been treated unfairly, you're being, treated as a doormat. People are trying to step on you. People are seeing you as, less than them. It's just kind of that energy of like winners and losers. It's a very like narcissistic type of energy, because one person doesn't have to win over another person unless it's an actual like competition, like, where there's competitors, like the Olympics or some stuff like that, then okay. But when it comes down to like just everyday things like being in school, being in a classroom, being at work, it's like it never has to be that serious. So typically people that do this, like they literally are powerless in other areas of their life. Now you all are powerful. Okay, you all are powerful here because you're showing up as the empress. Like you all are powerful. So I just feel like what's going to happen here is, yeah, justice is going to happen. Like they're going to get their karma for doing you dirty. Okay, because every cause has an effect. Okay, every action has a reaction. There's going to be implications for your actions and there's going to be consequences of your actions. I feel like you all are going to decide to just pick up and walk away. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like you're just going to pick up and walk away. You're going to understand that you don't need this environment. You don't need these people. You don't need this relationship. And it's kind of like you don't know where you're going. Okay, you just know that you got to leave this situation. So yeah, what's unfolding is justice. You're going to get what is due to you. You're going to get what is owed to you, because I feel like people have been trying to contain you and keep you small. And that's not who you are. You're not small. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's a positive change. It's a cycle that is ending. And it seems like you all are going to be experiencing luck and fortune. So I definitely like that for you. Like these people or this person, this relationship, this environment is trying to keep you small, but that's not who you are. Okay. So, yeah, it's over. You're walking away. Like you're walking away and you don't care. You don't care. It's like if you have to leave a job, you're going to leave the job. You don't care. You would rather be dealing with, financial issues than to be where you are. If it's a home environment, if it's a relationship, you're going to leave it. You don't care. Like you really don't. And you're going to realize that you were not properly being supported. You were not properly being cared for and loved. And that's not going to matter to you, because you're just going to be like, oh, well, I'm out of here. Like, I'm out of here, because you're going to be experiencing a change. So, yeah, I think what is unfolding, it comes down to you deciding to be decisive and deciding that, enough is enough. Like, you all are going to get tired of these small, meaningless tasks. You're going to get tired of being burned out, because you all have been working very hard. It's like, you're trying to prove yourself to a person or a community that doesn't care, you know? You're trying to prove yourself. You're trying to work. You're putting time in. You're putting sweat equity in. You're putting effort into a situation that does not require it. And it's kind of that thing where it's like the more that you do, it's like the more dumbass tasks and responsibilities that they're going to put on you, the more burdens that are going to get put on you. And you could potentially start experiencing issues here with your physical health, like your joints hurting because you're doing so much all the time. So yeah, what is unfolding is you're going to drop these burdens, you're going to drop these tasks, you're going to leave it, and you're just going to decide like enough is enough. Like this is not for me. Like why am I trying to keep myself somewhere that is, purposely trying to harm me or to hurt me? You're going to realize that you deserve better. So that's what's unfolding. Stephen, we're not doing that here. Okay. We're not focused on anything that has to do with the president of any country, anywhere. Okay, that's not what we're doing here. We're focused on tarot. So you could take you and your fucked up political stances somewhere else. Okay, take it somewhere else because we're not doing that here. Hey, Wolf. Yeah. Hey, Mary. Mary said amen. Y'all, this is a general reading. Yo. Wolf, that don't even make sense. Wolf, now you gotta get removed too, because that don't even make sense. Okay? That don't even make sense. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on to Taurus. And then we'll do Capricorn. Hey, DC. Am I saying your name right? DC, or is it Daisy? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Hey, Derek. Hey, Paula. All right, Virgo. We're going to go ahead and move on to Taurus now. Taurus, your timestamp is going to be 50:45. Taurus. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Lizzie. I think I'm saying your name right. Sade. Hey, Sade. Let's see what's going on. What are you having anxiety about, Taurus? Yeah, Taurus, it seems like you're having some anxiety as it relates to business, especially if you are entrepreneurs or if you are creatives. You have a particular type of hobby that you would like to grow into like a viable stream of income here. It seems like you're experiencing some type of like issues with what you're pursuing. What I'm picking up here is that, let me see, because I think oh, it could be a loss of a job. So I think that you all are having some anxiety here as it relates to a loss of a job. For others, this could even be the loss of a home, the loss of a job, the loss of a home, even the loss of a relationship here as well, whether it be like a business partnership. That's kind of what I'm picking up on, but I don't really see it too much as like a love relationship. I feel like it's a business partnership. Okay, what's unfolding for you is you're going independent. Okay, you're going independent because there's an issue here as far as with teamwork and a lack of cohesion. All right, so I feel like you and another person are not really on the same page. It seems like there's been, I want to say like unequal give and take, but I just feel like there's something mutual that you are working on with another person, and it's like you're putting in the time, you're putting in the energy, you're putting in the effort. You could even be putting in the money. Okay, you're putting some type of finances into this project, and the other person is not doing that. So there's some type of issue here. And I also feel like whatever type of relationship that you're a part of, there's also issues with like ego and competition as well, where it's just like there's a dynamic here where it's like you're at odds with this person. You might be trying to relate to them from a place of love, but they're returning it from from being in their ego. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with having an ego, because we all have it and it's supposed to benefit us at different points in times. It all comes down to you being able to, utilize your ego when necessary. Okay, so having discipline is kind of what I'm getting here. But I feel like you're trying to approach the situation from love, togetherness. You're trying your best to, just be, I want to say, like, what is it? It's like you're trying to maintain a good rapport. Like you're trying to maintain a sense of peace. You don't really want problems. You don't really want issues, but that's still kind of detrimental to your mental health as well, because it's like you're always putting in this positive and loving energy and you're not really getting anything back in return but a whole bunch of ego, pride, and arrogance. Okay, and that's a problem. So you're understanding that, like, the energy that you are putting into the situation is not being reciprocated back to you. I just heard like a boomerang. It's like it's not being reciprocated back to you. So I just feel like what's going on here is what's unfolding is that you're going to end up moving forward. Okay, you're going to end up moving forward. And I feel like you're going to move forward because at a certain point in time, you're going to decide that you need to defend yourself and you need to stand up for yourself and you need to advocate for yourself and what you're not receiving in return. Okay, this is you standing up to this person. Okay, or if this is you experiencing maybe like the loss of a job, is like you're gonna give your whoever's firing you, it's like you're gonna give that person a run for their money before you exit and leave the situation. So I just feel like you all have been, and similar to the last reading, it's like you all could have definitely been like feeling like you're a doormat as well, or like people just trying to take advantage of you because of your energy. What I heard is that you're a meek person, like you're meek. And sometimes people think that, people that are nice and kind and decide to, just deal with people from a place of love, they feel like that person is weak or vulnerable and can be victimized and taken advantage of. Like what you're doing is you're letting this person know, okay, or you're letting this situation know that that's not who you are. You're not weak, you're not a punk, and you're not going to be overtaken by anybody or anything. So I feel like what's unfolding in your life is, of course, you being able to move past this situation and experience calmer waters is what I'm hearing here as well. All of this, of course, is dependent on your ability to be emotionally resilient here as well. It's within your ability to feel like you can overcome any type of obstacles that are placed in your way. Like you're going to continue to keep moving forward. And it's also down to you deciding to just have a better sense of I feel like it's like you, like, I don't want to say demanding respect, but it's commanding respect. Okay, it's commanding respect. I feel like people look at you because you are such a lovely person. You all could even be very attractive, so they might think that you're stupid or something, or that anybody could take advantage of you because of how you look like. You all could even be like smaller in stature, is what I'm picking up here. So sometimes people think that because of your physicality that they can just run over you. And no, you're showing people that you have to defend and protect yourself. You're showing people that you're courageous enough and you're not going to let them get over on you. So that's what's going on here as well. But yeah, some of you all could definitely be stressed out because of the potential loss, like I said, of a connection or even of a home, or even of a job, like I said. But you all are going independent. Like you're realizing that, yeah, like you're just going to let it fall, like, because you can't stop it. I think that you all could even be trying to like avert disaster as well, but it's like I think deep down inside that a change is definitely going to happen, and that in some ways it's out of your hands, it's out of your control. So the anxiety and the worry is definitely going to subside because you can't do anything about it. That's all I'm saying. Like some things happen in life and it's just like you have no control over what it is. But I do think that this ending that is happening for you, whether it be the ending of a job, a relationship, like I said, even having to leave your home, it's like this is what was I trying to say? Like this happening is all for you to it's for you to act, and it's for you to do something different. So all of this happening for you is literally for you to act, to get up and to do something about it, is what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm definitely getting that you're going to be giving people a piece of your mind. Okay. I feel like you're going to end up being at an even better place because you're separating yourself from, a specific relationship, from an environment. You're separating yourself from that. So I think that better is definitely available to you. And I definitely do feel like there's going to be a lot of external factors that are trying to drag you back down to where you were. So I definitely see that you all are going to be going independent. Like, you're not going to really care too much about working with other people. You're only really focused on nurturing and growing yourself. That's what I see. Yeah, I think this also has to do with your finances here as well, especially as it relates to like leaving a job or even deciding to leave a business partnership that is just not of your highest good. Okay, it's not of your highest good. I see that you all are going to be going independent. I feel like you all are even going to be developing a lot of life experience from what you're going through or what you've gone through, even as it relates to finances here as well. So yeah, I'm just seeing that you all might want to be like, it's like you want to be entrepreneurs. It's like you've just been working on some type of business idea, but it's not working out. And I think you're going to realize that you just need to, like I said, go independent, and you'll see that things work out a lot better on your own. It's not to say that you can't work with other people or you can't be a part of environments, or it's not to say that you can't do that, but I feel like specifically for you at this point in time in your life, like, it's for you to be doing something on your own. So I'm just kind of picking up here like business owner, or even being an entrepreneur here as well, like to help increase your finances. I feel like this is something you have to do by yourself right now. It's nothing wrong with having other people around you, but if you have other people around you that are not being like an asset or a blessing to your situation, then they're just being a liability. So you have to move on. Okay, you have to move on. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, I think that this definitely has to do with finances here as well. Like, whomever you were in, I was thinking in cahoots. Like, it's so funny because in cahoots came to mind, yo. Like, whoever you were, just in partnership with, it seems like there was some type of like power dynamic here, where it's like this person being very egotistical and arrogant felt like they were better than you, or they felt like they needed to embody that type of personality trait or that type of characteristic, because you were so loving and so, just trying to approach things from more of a calm and peaceful point of view, where it's like this person feels like they have to be arrogant and they have to cause conflicts. They feel like that's the only way to maybe get what they want, or to earn favor, is kind of what I'm getting here as well. But yeah, I definitely do feel like yeah, you're going to understand that you need to be independent, because you don't want to sit here and have to deal with people like trying to abuse your generosity or what you have to give. I feel like you have also been taken advantage of, and you have been abused because of your energy. Your energy is not as harsh or as, just as brutal as other people. Okay. It's just not that way. So yeah, yeah, it's kind of like you understanding like you have to be on your own, and you have to cultivate, um I want to say like cultivate your sense of self, but it's like you have to really cultivate, your own life or your finances. Like, you just have to grow these things on your own, because it's like you can do it in a loving way. You can make changes lovingly, where it's like this person, they feel like they have to make changes and make progress by being harsh and brutal, and that's not necessary. So yeah, you've just been in a highly egotistical environments, or you've been dealing with people that have not been pulling their weight, or have just been throwing in a lot of chaotic energy into a situation. It's kind of like sabotaging the foundation. So you all could have been trying to help something grow, but then you have another person around, or that is literally trying to, cut you down, or even disturb or sabotage the foundation. So you're going to understand that like you can grow things on your own. Like, you can do things on your own. You don't really need to be involved with other people. So it's like you going independent, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I definitely do feel like this has to do with like a business investment. And I feel like there's been a lot of like, I wanted to say like risk like risky investments or something that's going on here, but I don't think it's at the hands of you, because I feel like you're actually trying to do things the right way. Whereas it's like the other person that you're involved with is like cutting corners, they're not pulling their weight, they're making a lot of mistakes. So I just feel like you're gonna understand that like you can do things a lot better and things will grow better on your own, in your own way, you know, even if it's within your own timing. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, Taurus. I hope it makes sense. Mia, we're on Taurus right now. Mia, Cancer's timestamp is 26 minutes. Okay, so you can rewind the live and go back to 26 minutes, and that is your timestamp. But yeah, Taurus, let's go ahead and move on to Capricorn. I'm glad it's definitely, you're welcome. You're welcome. And I'm definitely glad it's making sense. Hey Puma. I'm glad it's making sense because I'm just channeling. Like I'm just channeling. It is what it is. This is what y'all voted for in the poll on the community tab. Okay, y'all voted for what is trying to unfold in your life. So yeah, Taurus, you're going independent. You're gonna realize that things are gonna grow, your finances are gonna grow, your sense of stability, prosperity, abundance, all of these things are gonna grow on your own. Okay, on your own. So yeah, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like the theme of tonight's live has definitely been comfortability. Like comfortability, growth, success. Like success is unfolding for a lot of y'all. Like, but it's dependent on your ability to continue to keep moving forward. Like, all right, Capricorn. Let's clear out the space with Florida water. I'm going to go ahead and put some hearts in the chat for our moderators. Go ahead and put some hearts in the chat for the moderators. Thank you so much, Cha-Cha. Definitely make sure y'all put hearts in the chat. Capricorn, I'm going to switch your timestamp to 106:15. Hey, Van. Van, Dan, Escobar. Okay? Van, Dan, Escobar. Thank you so much, Allen. Lallin. I'm just playing with you. Why y'all keep saying random names in the chat? What's that about? What's that about? Like, y'all keep saying random names. Like, what's that about? Somebody else said Jenny. Somebody else said Maggie. It's like, what are y'all talking about? Stop saying random names in the chat. That's weird. Yeah, right? That's weird. What's unfolding? Yeah, people been disrespecting you, Capricorn. People been disrespecting you, and I don't like it. Okay, you've had a lot of people on the outside talking about you and trying to get you off of your game. Okay, people been coming for you. I hear a lot of projection, like a lot of, oh, you think you're better than, or oh, you doing big things now, oh, you got some money, so you think you, like, I'm hearing a lot of projection from other people, and I'm also hearing that like you're being gang stalked as well. Okay, so there's a lot of people watching you and they're trying to get you off of your game. Okay, you're at a better place in life. You've definitely been succeeding. You've been victorious. You've been winning. Okay, you're winning in life. And instead of people trying to learn from you, it's like they're trying to hold you back by talking about you. They're talking about you. There's also it's some people around you can't trust either, because they've been coming around trying to see what they could get from you, but they don't really have goodness in their heart for you. Okay, so it's people that could be talking real bad about you, but if they need money, they gonna come and ask you for money, and because they know you, they know that you're gonna give them the money. but energetically it's like they're trying to, just cut you down, and they're trying to just they're trying to it's like they're just trying to pull you down. That's all I'm saying. I feel like you've really been succeeding and you've been victorious. Like you've really been stepping up. You've been determined. You have a desire to win. That's what you want to do. Like I just feel like you've been, winning back to back to back. And these people that are watching you have just been taking L's. They've been taking losses back to back to back. So you have a lot of hate and energy that's around you. And I feel like what's unfolding is not like you necessarily, it's not like the haters are going to go away, but I feel like what's unfolding for you is like you're literally going to be catapulted into this um just you're going to be catapulted into another level. Like you're literally going to rise so high that you're untouchable and that people literally cannot pull you down. Like you're going to rise so high that you become someone who is respected. I wanted to say feared, but it's not really feared, but as far as feared from by these haters, okay? Feared by these haters and people that's trying to hold you back. So yeah, they're going to be afraid of you because I feel like they've been trying you. They've been talking a lot about you. I feel like right now you're winning. You're up. And it's like you are someone who is generous. Like you are someone that thinks about the community. I just heard each one teach one. So you care about enriching the community, whether it's enriching your family, your friends, or just wherever you are, especially if this has to do with employment. But I just feel like you have more than enough right now. Okay. You are in a position to where you can be charitable to others. You're in a position to where it's like you can be like a humanitarian, like you can help other people. You don't have an issue with giving to other people, but the issue here is like you're not being, it's like it's being received poorly. So I really feel like you have to check the people that you're giving to, because I'm picking up that I heard snakes. These are the same people that's talking about you, that's gossiping about you, that could be slandering your name, watching you online. It's like they telling other people to watch what you're doing. Like, and I hate that. Like, where it's like you really could be popping, doing your own thing, and then it's like 5 to 10 people behind the scenes that's literally praying for your downfall. So yeah, you have people around you that's praying for your downfall, and yet they are turning around and asking you for help. That's weird to me. So yeah, like what's unfolding for you is like you're going to continue to keep winning and elevating, and you're going to be so high that you're untouchable, that there's really nothing that anybody can do to block you, to stop your opportunities, to slander your name. There's nothing that they can do because you're consistently coming out on top. Okay? You're consistently coming out on top. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, that's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, I think that your personality is gonna change a little bit too. Okay, because I feel like you're used to wanting to give to others. You want to be generous. You want to help people with money. If you have it, you got it. You're gonna give. Okay, you're definitely gonna do that. But yeah, there's going to be a change in your energy as well. You're going to understand that you can help others, you can care for others, you can be compassionate towards others. Okay, you can still be a diplomatic person doing what you feel like is best for the community, but at the same time you're going to have a sense of boundaries, to where people are going to understand that they just can't continue to keep doing the same things. And I also feel like you're going to be tapped in more so emotionally. So maybe, yeah, I'm picking up here where it's like you're going to get more, I want to say you're empathetic, but it's just like you're developing, yeah, like a sense of boundaries. I don't want to say that you're going to become more of like a harsh person, but it's like you're just going to, similar to the other piles, it's like you're not just gonna be someone that someone could walk all over like a doormat or something like that. It just seems like you all are not only gonna understand that you can be caring, you can be compassionate, you can love others, but you also have to protect yourself. Okay, that's what I'm getting here as well. You can also protect yourself, and you have to protect yourself because you're winning. You're at a different point and place in your life right now. So everything that you work hard for, you don't want it to, but you don't want to lose it and for it to be at the mercy of other people, so you're going to protect your resources. You're going to understand that, yes, you can give to others, but you also have have to make sure that you're good, and you cannot give from an empty cup. And you definitely shouldn't be giving from an empty cup to people who don't appreciate you. Okay? Yeah, you've been dealing with a lot of conceited and entitled people. People who feel like, oh, you should just help them because, oh, you got it. And I just think I don't like that. It's very ungrateful, So yeah, you're going to continue to keep growing and progressing in life. Like, you're going to turn your back on these people that are gang stalking you, hating on you, talking about you, and your life is going to continue to keep progressing and moving forward. So that's what's unfolding for you. It's like you're going to continue to keep elevating, continue to keep winning, so much so that, yeah, you still will be in a position to help others. But of course, you're going to be developing boundaries. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be developing boundaries. I still see you as being a diplomatic person, but like, diplomacy isn't just, compromising, for the sake of compromising or being a martyr. It's like, you have to make sure that you keep your best interests in mind as well. And if it's within your best interest to not help a specific person or to not help a specific community, then that is within your best interest, regardless of if you got it or not. Like, you deserve to be appreciated as well. And you're not being appreciated by others. You're just being talked about. And then they turn it back around and asking you for help. Yeah. Yeah. It's too many haters around you. It's too many haters around you. I'm telling you that right now. Capricorn, you have too many haters around you. It's too much conflict. It's too much competition. It's people trying to compete with you, and they're not on your level anyway. So if there's drama here, you need to stop arguing. I don't know who you arguing with. I don't know who you're going back and forth with. You need to stop arguing. You need to stop going back and forth, because these problems are only trying to keep you down. And it's kind of like that saying where it's like, you want to roll around with pigs in the mud. You know that saying that people say is like, y'all know what I'm saying. Like, another one is when they be like, you lay down with a dog and you get fleas. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you don't want to get fleas, okay? You don't want to roll around like pigs in the mud. So they can do that over there with the other farm animals, and you're going to be civilized and keep doing something positive for yourself. So it's like, you're going to be elevating so much so that these people have no other option but to respect you. So that's all I'm saying. That's what I'm getting here, Capricorn. Like, can y'all tell me, what is the saying when they be like rolling around with pigs in the mud? Can y'all please tell me what the saying is? Somebody look it up on Google right now, because I can't look it up. And somebody asked me, why am I so serious? I'm passionate. Like, when I channel, I get into it. Okay. I'm very passionate. That's what it is. Like, I don't know about y'all, but yeah. So Capricorn, a lot of your haters are going to be exposed, but of course, I mean, that's unfolding. It's a challenge. I'm just telling you, like, so this right here is a challenge. I didn't promise that every message would be a positive message, this is challenging. It's a test. Okay. So don't allow yourself to get dragged down by what other people are saying to you, because the same people that's asking for your help are the same people that's going back and talking about you. So you just have to be aware. So yeah, this is about you, like I said, still having compassion even for other people. Like, don't stop being generous and kind, but you also are going to have to learn how to establish boundaries. Okay. And you're going to have to learn how to protect yourself, and you're going to have to learn how to keep your eyes open and understand who is for you and who is not for you. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here. And yeah, anybody that's been, coming at you as far as you winning, it's like you're going to be in such a position of leadership that other people are going to be positively influenced by you. So you don't have to worry about the drama right now or who's hating on you. You don't have to, because you have a bigger impact down the line. So continue to be future forward thinking, okay? Because your life is going to continue to keep expanding and growing way past this situation, or way past this community, or way past where you currently are. So just keep going. That's all I'm going to say. All right, y'all. So are we going to the air signs or the fire signs? Let me know. You're welcome. You're welcome, Tyrus. I hope I said your name right. Tyrus Humphrey. You're welcome. And L. Allen, you are definitely welcome. You said, why so serious? Because I be getting into it sometimes. Like, Lisa, you said speak the truth. That's 100%. I be getting into it sometimes. I don't know what to say. Like, Y'all know I had to get warmed up. Capricorn's reading kind of got me charged up a little bit. Yo, I had so much stuff to do today. Oh my God. I had so much stuff to do today. Okay, the Savage Zone. You said fire. Which sign though? We have Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. So I'm going to get a sip of my water. You tell me which sign. And that's the one I'm going to do. But yeah, y'all, let me know how you all are doing in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and put some hearts in the chat for y'all. Everyone that's tuning in, I'm putting some hearts in the chat. CB winning. You want to start with Sagittarius? Sorry, Cha-Cha. CB winning said Sagittarius first. Dang, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. We have Sag first, and then Aries, then Leo. All right. Sagittarius, your timestamp is going to be 1:20. Okay, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Sagittarius. I got to remember to smile. I got to remember to smile, y'all. Yo, 50 Cent said, just because of Edward thugging, that don't mean he don't want to see you smile, baby. Sorry, y'all. I've been listening to that song, Smile, by G-Unit. He said, I want to be the reason you smile. Okay. I want to be the reason you smile. All right. Sagittarius. Oh. Sagittarius, this a relationship? You got a relationship unfolding in your life. Sagittarius, you got a relationship unfolding in your life. Like, it is what it is. Like, you've been feeling lonely. Okay, you've been feeling lonely. Marcel, we gonna do Leo after Aries, okay? We doing Sag, Aries, then Leo. You've been feeling lonely, Sagittarius. You've been feeling isolated. You've been feeling to yourself, all right? You haven't been as social as you typically are, okay? You have not been as social as you typically are, okay? I see that that's changing, okay? That's definitely changing. I just heard lonely nights, so you definitely could have been experiencing some lonely nights just here by yourself. I feel like you decided to take some alone time because you felt like you personally needed it. And there's nothing wrong with deciding to take a step back, okay, and recharging your batteries or even recharging your energy. I get it, okay? But it seems like you've been to yourself for a little too long, okay? You've been a little too recluse. And I get it. It's like, just because you're alone doesn't mean you're lonely, but for you, being alone has been playing out as far as you feeling lonely here as well. Like, and you know it. I feel like you know it. And I feel like you've been trying to figure out like the solution to the issue of, you know, your loneliness. But I think at this point in time in your life, it's like you do desire a partner. You know, sometimes people feel like they just have to be alone. Like, they be like, I was born alone, I'll die alone, you know, but relationships are important, because when you have a good relationship in your life, it could really be a blessing and a benefit to your life, and even it could enrich your life in a positive way. So I feel like you just had an absence, or what I heard is a void of like meaningful relationships that are actually emotionally supportive, okay, and relationships and where you actually feel like you can develop a sense of intimacy or a close bond with that person. I feel like, yeah, you're okay by yourself, but it's like you've been by yourself for a bit too long, that is playing out as far as you feeling lonely. There's a good relationship that is coming into your life, one in which you're going to feel respected, okay, one in which you're going to actually feel, you know, mutual attraction and partnership, okay. There's actually going to be love here, and there's going to be cooperation, because it's like, I feel like that's probably why you took a step back as well, because it's like you're just a part of relationships in which that other person is not really cooperating with you. What I just heard was get with the program. So there's just been an absence of common sense. Okay, I feel like you're a very smart and educated person in this way. Like, not only are you book smart, but it's like you're street smart as well. Okay. And what I'm seeing here is you're someone that operates from a higher sense of integrity and morality. You just want what's right. You know, sometimes it's not about your emotions, it's about the facts. And I feel like that's where you are. I also feel like you want a serious connection. Like you don't want something that's superficial, or I just heard for play. It's like that's not really something that you want. You're looking for something real. Okay? That's what you're looking for. Um so yeah, yeah, that's what you're looking for. I just heard that song "Real Love" by Mary J. Blige. Like you actually want something real, and you've decided that you wanted something real. You know, you've decided. It's like in your mind, you don't have time for stupid relationships. Like you already know you're not going to pursue something unless it's real, unless it makes sense to you, and it has to make sense. Okay, because you can put in a lot of effort, you can put in a lot of energy. I just heard that you have the power to shift the energy or to shift the dynamic. Like you have the power. Now I feel like because you've kind of been alone for some time, that you may feel as though like, you know, you may feel like you're not as empowered, or you might feel like, you know, you don't feel courageous or strong enough to have a relationship or to develop a sense of intimacy, but it's something that you really want. Okay. And I feel like you all could have been single for a while, so it's kind of like getting back out there, and just like an uneasiness there where you might feel like, oh, you're not good enough, or you might be rejected, but that's not necessarily the case. There's definitely a relationship that is unfolding out here for you. And I feel like you're going to be romanced, okay? I feel like you're going to be charmed. I'm just picking up on a lot of loving energy, and it's kind of like I just heard the song Back to Life. And I wanted to say it's like this person or this relationship is like loving you so much that you just feel like rejuvenated again. You feel like you could participate, you know, in life, or you feel like you can participate in society. Like it just makes you feel, you know, just a sense of excitement. And I mean, this is what I'm saying is like relationships, and a good relationship can definitely benefit you and enrich your life. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And I mean, some people feel like, oh, they just have to be independent. They don't want to depend on anybody. But this relationship that's coming into your life, like you're going to feel comfortable and you're going to feel safe. So I like this for you. It's kind of gonna reinvigorate you and make you want to participate again, you know? So that's kind of what I'm getting here, you know? This is going to be a successful relationship. This is going to be a good relationship for you. So, whatever it is that you're looking for, you're going to meet someone else that's on the same page as you, someone else that wants the same things, someone else that's actually willing to move forward in life with you. Like, this is someone who is thorough, okay? This is someone who's real. This isn't someone that is going to just, you know, when you're going through harsh times and tough times, they just gonna leave you. This is someone who's gonna be there to stand in the gap with you. This is someone who's gonna be a pillar. This is someone who's gonna be a helpmate, someone who's gonna be a support mate. Um, okay, Joseph, thank you. The truth shall definitely set you free. Hey, Vicente, and thank you for posting the timestamp for Virgo. Yeah. Yeah, Vicente, the timestamp for Virgo is 3815, like Cha Cha just said. Okay. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's like this is amazing, you know, because I feel like you've been on your own for a bit, Sagittarius. Like I feel like you forgot how it feels to be properly loved. You forgot how it feels to receive like, you know, just genuine romantic attention. Okay. And it's like this is definitely what's coming for you because you've decided that you want something real. So now something real is unfolding in your life. Okay. Yeah, like something real is unfolding in your life. I feel like there was a mindset that you had in which you just thought like, yeah, you would never meet anybody that was on your level. You would never meet anybody that you could actually feel safe with. You would never meet that person. So you've been telling yourself a lot of like disempowering things. Okay. And some of you all could be even afraid to like put yourself back out there, you know. So it's like I would say don't be afraid. Like yeah, you haven't had a real relationship in a while, it's okay. Like, don't be afraid because it's like you have the opportunity to get what it is that you want. It just comes down to you continuing to be ambitious and stay focused on what your goal is. If you know that you want something real, then you have to, you know, even disregard a lot of the self limiting thoughts and beliefs that you have about you being able to deserve something real. So you could have been telling yourself a lot of things, but also I'll give it to you because this is based off of your experience here as well. So just having a string of bad relationships or people that just want to love bomb you, or even dealing with narcissists, people that are vain and superficial, like you've experienced that. Okay, you've definitely experienced that. And I feel like that's what's even contributed to you just like distancing yourself away from people in general, because you do not feel safe. But yeah, what's unfolding for you is a better relationship. And this is a relationship that is going to challenge you to become better. This is a relationship that's going to support you in becoming better. So I like this for you. Like some people, they don't like seeing the King of Swords as it relates to love and relationships, because they just automatically say like, oh, the King of Swords is heartless, or oh, the King of Swords is, though he don't care about emotions, he just care about like, rationality and logic. But when the King of Swords shows up with in a love reading, that's like you and your partner are challenging each other in a positive and healthy way to become better, to think better, to have higher standards and expectations for love and for what you feel like you deserve. So I just feel like this relationship that's coming into your life is going to do something very positive for you, like as far as yourself, how you think. Like this relationship coming in is going to, elevate and transform your mindset and thinking. So I like this for you. Like you deserve a partner that is going to want to push you to be better, that's going to push you to do better, push you to, just feel like you're more empowered in life, and that there's more that you can do, there's more that you can accomplish. Like I feel like this is a partner that's even going to challenge you intellectually to think, to think your way into solutions, or to think your way into a better life circumstance, or into a better life experience, someone who's going to transform your mindset, okay, renew your mind. So this is positive. You have a good relationship that's unfolding in your life, if you so choose, okay? If you so choose. That's all I'm saying, okay? If you so choose, you have a relationship that's going to push you to be better. Okay? You're going to be in a relationship that's going to push you to feel more optimistic about life. Someone who's going to push you to even develop a new vision for your life, okay? A new vision to help take your life in a completely different direction that you never thought it would go in, but it's positive. It's positive. So this is all dependent on your ability to put yourself back out there. Okay. Put yourself back out there. You've been feeling a bit lonely. Okay. You need some romantic attention. Okay. Open yourself up to that. Okay. Open yourself up to that. To true love, support, generosity. Like this person coming into your life is going to give back in return. This is a mutually reciprocal relationship. This person is also going to support you. If you've been having issues with finances, they could either be actually helping you financially, or even giving you like pieces of information, like telling you about different opportunities, that if you take those opportunities, it's going to help to progress your life. So this relationship coming into your life or unfolding for you is a blessing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So take it or not, Sagittarius. Okay, take it or not. Take it or not. But I see that it's positive. Okay, it's positive. Hey, Heather. Yeah, you said Mashis Peaks Clear. You said real love is supporting without forcing. Kelly said not bring me down. That's good. Hey, Kayla. Yes, I do usually post the timestamps at the end, so just stay tuned. Stay tuned. But yeah, Sagittarius. Okay, you got to put yourself back out there, okay? Because you have a real love that it's unfolding in your life, okay? Your first card was the Two of Cups. So for some of you all, even though you could be feeling like lonely, this person is kind of already orbiting your energy literally right now. Literally right now. So take it. Take the opportunity. Take the opportunity, because they're going to bless your life and to enrich your life. Yeah, the Savage Zone. That's good. That's good. You're welcome, CB Winning. All right, so we're moving on to Aries now. Aries. That's 133. Let's do 133.45. Aries, so I can get a sip of water. And then we'll keep it pushing. Okay, so Kayla, we're gonna do Libra after Leo. Okay, so we're doing Aries now, Leo, and then Libra. No, Scissor's actually older than me, which is hilarious. She's actually older than me, so no. Good evening, Adair. Unbelievable. You gonna say Scissor older sister. She's actually older than me. All right, Aries. Let's get it. Thank you so much, Adair. And I'm just chilling too. I didn't really do too much for myself. I had a busy day. Hey, Shanice. Shanice, you definitely missed Taurus. Adair. There, you just throwing around the L word like. Oh, no, it's okay, Kayla. No, that's completely fine because I needed to know which air sign to start with. So that's okay. After I'm done with the fire signs, we'll start with Libra for the air. Shanice, and I just got done doing Sag. And I just got done doing Sag. Let me change y'all timestamp, Aries. I'm sorry. Because I'm talking, and I know sometimes people be getting mad when people be talking, and it's at their sign. All right, Aries, what is unfolding in your life? What is unfolding in your life? What is this about? Yeah, Aries, it seemed like you all have been just dealing with just a lot of disappointments and feeling let down by other people. I feel like you don't trust like the people that's around you, or you don't trust. It's just a mistrust or a distrust of others, and it's like you just want to be by yourself. You don't want to deal with anybody. You don't want to see anybody. You don't want to talk to anybody. You're just feeling distrust. I'm picking up the 9 of Wands, even though I don't see that here, but I'm just picking up here that you all have like very tall and impossible boundaries that people just cannot cross. They cannot get over because you are, in a sense, even tired of feeling like other people are negatively trying to affect your emotional well-being, or people are negatively trying to affect your happiness. I just heard Where Is the Love? Y'all know that song by the Black Eyed Peas, Where Is the Love? It's like that's how you feel. It's like, damn, where's the love? Like you just it just seems like you're going through challenges back to back to back, and it's at the hands of external people. Like this has nothing to do with you and yourself. It has everything to do with other people and their energy, their negative energy, and how it's just personally affecting you. It's not affecting you in a positive way. It's not at all. Like, let's see what they're doing. I feel like it's always somebody trying to say something about you. Yeah, it's like there's people around you that are speaking negatively about your situation. And it's true, like other people's negative energy and what they perceive of your life can definitely affect your life. Like, if y'all didn't know, like speaking bad gossip negatively about other people is like, and even thinking bad thoughts about people is like you're literally like putting a spell on them, or you're sending them like dark energy, or what I also heard was black magic. And it just seems like your energy is being manipulated by outside interference, okay, by external factors that are beyond your control. And it's actually saddening. Like these things are causing you to feel like you're swimming against the stream, or even similar to another sign, it's like you're going against the grain. It's like you're just trying to live life, and it just always seems like your life is being blocked, is being stopped. It's like other people trying to just slow down your progress. It's like other people bringing chaos into your life. Like then you're experiencing delays, and then you start feeling hard on yourself because you just feel like it's something that you're personally doing, but you don't understand that it's coming from outside influences. So yeah, it's like this is giving third, fourth, fifth, sixth party energy, but it's just negative. So it's a lot of people that are like projecting negativity onto your life, and it's really blocking your progress. You know, it actually really truly is. So maybe it's time to do some like protection spells. It's time to, you know, figure out ways in which you can really truly protect yourself so that you don't, so your life is not continuously influenced by outside sources. Because some people will say like, oh well, if you think too much about other people, then you're allowing them to dictate and determine your life. But the fact of the matter is when people gossip about you, when people talk bad about you, when people, you know, just have a lot of negative and bad energy in their heart for you, it's like that is going to affect you. I don't care, like it's gonna affect you. Like people do spells on other people all the time. People do spells on other people all the time. And it doesn't mean that you have to sit there, write a petition, fold it up, put it under a candle, and light the candle. That does not mean that you have to do that. Okay. It just seemed like a lot of people have been speaking like death on your life. And I personally don't like when people do that. Okay. Because I really don't like that. Okay. Because life and death is definitely in the power of the tongue. So you've been dealing with a lot of outside interference here, and it's been blocking and stopping you. People have been speaking badly on you. Okay, they have. So I could definitely see why you're experiencing some type of mistrust here. You could even found out like the closest people to you were speaking negatively on your situation. So that's what puts you in a place of feeling like you're just let down. Some of you could have found out like, or will be finding out that you have a lot of fake friends around you, people that don't actually really care about you. Like when you need something and it comes down to it, at the end of the day, they're really not going to be there because they don't want you to elevate. They don't want you to stay in the position in which you are. Okay? They don't want you to do that. So yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, I think this has to do with friendships. Friendships, the closest and most intimate relationships to you. There's a lot of people that's competing with you on the low. So you have some low key competition here. I feel like this is something that you're going to become aware of. And you're only going to really become aware of this because I do feel like there's a new energy that is entering into your life. And this is an energy that is actually going to be kind and loving. It's like you're going to experience a completely different type of energy, and it's going to open your eyes to what you've been, you know, just experiencing in your life up until the point of meeting this individual. You need kindness, you need compassion, you need friendliness, you need someone that is going to agree with your dreams and with your goals and aspirations and things that you want to do out of life. You need someone that is going to, you know, just open your eyes, you know, open your eyes. Because I feel like you all have definitely been just putting a lot of your trust into the wrong people, people that have, like I said, that have been letting you down. Okay, you've experienced a lot of loss of close relationships to you. So yeah, that's where your focus is right now. But you have the opportunity to focus on a relationship that is going to be a little bit more on your speed as far as just kindness, compassion, and love. Okay, that's where you're going to be. Like this person coming into your life is going to be supporting you. And this doesn't even just have to be a love relationship, but I'm picking up more so as like a friendly energy, you know? So it seems like a new friend that is going to come into your life and is going to show you the type of compassion that you have not experienced before. Okay. So it's just going to be a completely different experience for you because you all have been feeling lonely. You've been feeling like you all have been feeling lonely. You've been feeling like you're by yourself. There's people around you. Like you could be that person where it's like you're in a room full of people. Like you could be in a room full of your friends, a room full of your family, but you still feel like you're on the outside. You still feel like you're not like them. Okay. I just heard Kendrick say they not like us. So I definitely feel like this new energy coming into your life is gonna show you that. This new energy is gonna tell you that, like, look, like even though you've experienced some disappointments with other people, it's like you still have the opportunity to develop loving, caring, and compassionate connections with others. You know, so even if this isn't a lover, this is just a friend that, you know, shows you the type of support and kindness that you just have not received. And you need this. Like, you've been dealing with the harsh reality of the world, okay, and of your life experience. And it's like this friend is gonna help you tap back into your inner child, okay? You know how it was when you were a child. You just had fun. You were able to, lean into your imagination. You had dreams of things that you wanted to do when you got older. It's like this person is gonna kind of bring that playful energy back into the situation because you've been experiencing too much seriousness. Okay, you've been experiencing too much seriousness, whether it's at your job, at your home, or even dealing with these other relationships and communities that you've been a part of. So yeah, like this is the appearance of someone that's gonna just help you feel a lot much more content with your life. Like, you're going to be experiencing more of the pleasurable aspects of life. Like, maybe it's time for you to have your head in the clouds because, life has been a bit too hard. Okay. So it's like when this person comes around, they're going to definitely switch the energy and the vibe of what you have been experiencing. They're going to, just have fun. Like, life been too serious for you. And even the friends and the people that you are around that you should be technically having fun with, it's like you can't because these people have let you down. And it's like you don't even feel like these relationships are in alignment with you anymore. And a lot of these relationships are, and these things are being sabotaged by these people anyway. So it's just kind of like you got to give them what they want and just leave. Okay. Sometimes people purposely sabotage things so that you'll just leave. Like, that's what they do. So yeah, I definitely feel like this is the appearance of a more friendly energy in your life because you've been let down by so many people and you don't feel like you can trust. So yeah, you deserve love, you deserve joy, you deserve to have fun, to let loose, to just feel happy and content. And that's what this person is going to help to do. Yep. Then we finishing your reading with the 3 of Cups. That's what I'm saying. You need fun. You need to be in community with like-minded people that support you. That's what you need. It's time for you to get out and to be social and to celebrate and to just let loose. So yeah, I like this for you. It's like if it's any relationships that you lost, look, just chalk it. It was a loss. You gotta move on. Okay, you gotta move on. But I get it because when you lose some close relationships to you, it does something to you. Okay, it does something to you, and you have to grieve and mourn the loss of those connections. I get it. But understand that there's actually community that's available for you. You just have to, just let it go in your own timing. I don't tell people when to get over stuff. I really don't. I don't. But I will encourage you to just try your best to work through the emotions that you need to work through and let it go so that you can experience more levity within your energy and so that you can actually experience being around like-minded people that care about you, that want to support you. I feel like you need it. You need it. You need it. So I love this for you. This is a more friendlier energy. This is new friends. This is a new social circle. People that actually want to celebrate with you, people that actually want to achieve things with you. I just feel like you was wasting your time in these other communities or with these other relationships, or if it's a job, it's like you've been wasting your time over there. And it's like now you need friendly and compassionate energy here, okay? Instead of coldness. That's what you need. And I feel like these relationships are also going to help you with your own sense of confidence. Like, these are people or community or new friends that's really going to boost you up. Like, these are people that are going to, like, help make you feel good about yourself. And I love that for you. Like, they're going to want to increase your sense of self-worth and self-esteem. They're going to be speaking positive things. Like, they're going to be telling you positive things about you that you have not heard in these other communities or with these other relationships. Like, they're going to be telling you things like, dang, you're so smart. Like, you're smart. Like, they're going to be telling you like, wow, like, you're beautiful. You're so attractive. Like, they're just really going to be boosting you up, gassing you up. You need that because you've been experiencing just a period of sadness. Okay, so yeah, I feel like these people are gonna help you with your own sense of with your own self-image and seeing yourself as better than what you've been seeing yourself because you've been dealing with some emotional issues here as well. So I like this for you. I like this for you, Aries. Like, this is good. I like this for you. Like, I really do. Like, better friends. Okay? Better friends. People that you can trust. People that love you. People that care. All right. Get out of here. I have good friends in my life talking about tarot readers always describing their life. First and foremost, no, I'm not. Like, you're out your mind. Get out of here. Talking about always describing their life. Get out of here. Yeah. Thank you, Shanice. On some weird stuff. Hey, True Scorpio. Hey, Pramad. I think that's your name. Brownie. Yes, trust in the Lord. He will do it for you. I know that's right. The Savage Zone. That's what's up. Stings. Bitch, you can't say shit to me that's gonna sting. You out your damn mind. Sorry, y'all. I'm going in today. I'm going in today because people really be thinking they be doing something. Like, you thought you ate. Looks like I'm a better tarot reader than you. What? What's your page? And we'll see. Don't play with me. I'm a Leo. I don't back down from nothing. You out your mind. Like, I don't back down from nothing. Like, yeah. Like, talking about seem like you're out your damn mind. Okay, so y'all hit that person. That's good. I want to go to their channel. Probably only got 2 subscribers, if that. All right. Not me being petty. Sorry, y'all. I be trying, like, yeah, you got it today. You got it today. Y'all be wanting reactions. You got it today. Okay? You got it today. Y'all be wanting reactions. You got it today. Okay? You got it today. Leo, your timestamp is going to be 1:50:45 so I can get some water. You said you about to subscribe. Yo. Heather, you say you good. You gonna say you good. Now, I really don't be trying to be like that, but people be weird because they just be talking about a lot of things that they know nothing about, just being ignorant, describing my life. Bitch, I got friends. What are you talking about? Like, what you talking about? All right, Leo, let's get started. I'm gonna have to change your timestamp. 1:51:15. Leo, what is trying to unfold in your life? What's trying to unfold in your life? Excuse me. Let's see what this is in relation to. Leo, I feel like you've been keeping yourself stuck. I feel like you've been keeping yourself stuck from analysis paralysis. Okay, so you've definitely been over analyzing. I mean, the thing I definitely can say that I like about you and what's going on is that you're definitely in your imaginative headspace right now. And you're understanding that, you have actual options and opportunities out here in the world, whether it's, just what you want to accomplish next. If this has to do with, a certain relationship, or even deciding if you want love in your life, like if you want to pursue that aspect of your life. But you definitely have options for just different things that you can actually choose, whether you want to choose to focus on your finances, or you want to choose to focus on hobbies for enrichment, you want to choose a relationship, you want to choose to move. Like, you definitely have options here. But the crazy thing is that it's like you're not taking action on any of the options that you. Okay, so it's kind of giving me like analysis paralysis. I feel like you're too afraid to make the wrong decision or to choose something and to have to deal with it, of course, not being the right thing. But the fact of the matter is like you're not going to know unless you choose. Like, you're not going to know. And at the end of the day, it's like, regardless of what you choose, even if it fails, it's like at the end of the day, all you can continue to keep doing is to pick up the pieces and move forward. So I just think you're afraid to be wrong right now. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. It's like you're afraid to be wrong. Um, you do have options, you do have choice, but it's like you're literally not choosing anything at all. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. Like, I don't know what that's about. I think that you're just afraid of not only like being taken advantage of, but you're just afraid of like failure. Or you're afraid that if you choose something that, of course, involves another person, that you could be, like I said, taken advantage of, or that you could be experiencing some type of conflicts with that choice or with that decision. So I think that you just don't want to lose. You don't want to be wrong. You want to ensure that you come out on top. You just don't want to be a part of something that is going to fail, or something that is going to just play out negatively for you in your life. That's just what I'm getting here. I cannot tell you my full name, Mustafa. Stop. Stop. I don't know what you're doing. I cannot tell you my full name. Yeah. I feel like what's unfolding in your life is before I even get there, I just feel like you have to be strong. Okay, you need to be confident in your choices and decisions, regardless of you understanding what the outcome is going to be or not. You just have to be strong, and you have to continue to just keep moving forward. Like, even if something falls off, or if it fails, or if you take a loss, you just gotta, I keep hearing, pick up the pieces. Yo, y'all watch Martin? Y'all remember when Hustle Man? Oh, Martin, you remember when Hustle Man was playing the kazoo, but it was attached to the saxophone, and he was like, pick up the pieces. Yo, I'm done. Hustle Man's character was played by Tracy Morgan. I just kept hearing Tracy Morgan say, pick up the pieces. Like, yo, I'm done. Shanice, you said you cooking. What are you cooking, Shanice? I'm hungry. Cha-Cha's a chef too, so let us know if you want to. But yeah, I'm just getting that here as well. It's like you're just afraid. It's just too much stress that is surrounding your choice. And you may also feel like other people are trying to like impose on what your next course of action should be. So there's a lot of confusion here, where it's like you are trying to tap into, choosing something that you feel like is in alignment with you, but you may also have other people around you that's trying to like intimidate you to make a choice, or trying to push you to choose something. And it's like you just don't want to be influenced by the energy of other people. You want to ensure that whatever you decide to do is what is best for you. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So you just have to be courageous. It's just one of those things where it's like, if you don't step up and take control, the other people are going to see you as weak or vulnerable, and they're going to feel like they can tell you anything to influence your actions or to influence your decisions. So you just need to empower yourself a bit more. Like, stop walking around so confused and just in the clouds and la la land. Like, just stop doing that. It's time for you to what do I want to say? Maybe to ground some of these options and decisions. Maybe thinking about the long term implications of your choice, but don't get too caught up there. Is kind of what I want to say. But yeah, I think you just have to just be confident and know that regardless of what you do, regardless of what you choose, like that you can be resilient through that. But I feel like what you do choose is going to be positive, because we also have the world here and we have the 10 of cups. So I do think it's something that is going to lead to your ultimate happiness. I just feel like you're getting too caught up in the what ifs, like what if this fails, or what if this does not work out. I'm seeing that here. So yeah, like whatever you do choose is going to be what's right for you. So you just have to block and tune out everybody else's opinions, and you have to do what's best for you. I feel like that's kind of what's working out for you, or what's unfolding. But yeah, it's a positive end result to, this dilemma that you're in, because I feel like you're in a dilemma, and the dilemma is forcing you to, play it safe. You're not being as bold or as risky. You're not really being as action based as you typically are. It's like you're kind of getting caught up. You're getting caught up a bit. And I like the Seven of Cups energy because you're leaning into your higher faculty of imagination. Okay, you're thinking about what could be. I like that. But the thing about the Seven of Cups energy is it's also like perceived choice. It's like what you feel like is available to you. So you might even have to get your head out of the clouds and realize that, just because that's what you perceive is what's available to you, maybe there's literally only one choice that you can make. Okay, so you could be avoiding the choice that you really should be making because you think that you have other options and opportunities. You have other things that you could potentially choose. So I would say, like, ground yourself and you'll realize that the way is clear, the path is clear. There's really only one option for you to take. So just make the decision because it's going to be what's right for you at the end of the day. It's going to work out. It's going to work out. You're going to experience a sense of fulfillment. Okay. You're going to experience, a sense of completion here as well, especially with the world. Like, you're actually going to receive the positive rewards from your effort. And I feel like your effort is within you figuring this shit out for yourself and deciding for yourself and deciding to not be influenced by other people's opinions or what they think that you should do. It's about, taking power and control into your own hands and deciding what's best for you and stepping up. Okay, stepping up. That's what it's about. Yeah. That's what it's about. I feel like for y'all, this has to do with your life direction. Like, just like, what is next for you? Like, where do you want to go? Like, what do you want to do? This is with the Page of Pentacles. This is all about you leaning on your own, I want to say, like, inner compass. Because when I see the Page of Pentacles, that to me is the energy of, like, when you know better, you do better. The Page of Pentacles reminds me of the Fool because it's like you're starting over at life, but because you have experience, you have this inner compass, you know what to do now. You know what to improve on. And you know what to do in a better way or in a better fashion. You're planning things. You actually have goals. You're working towards those goals. You're being consistent. Like, that's what you're doing. So for some of you, this could have to do with school, especially here with the world and with the Page of Pentacles, because the Page of Pentacles is a very ambitious type of energy. It's also very friendly, but it's academic here as well. So that's why I feel like you all could be studying something. Some of y'all could be in law school is what I see here. Or some of you all could even be doing some type of like social work or like therapy with families, child and family therapy, something along those lines where you actually are helping the community. Others y'all could be in like public service or even law enforcement here. That's what I'm getting. But yeah, at this point in time, Leo, what's unfolding is you making your own decision and understanding that you don't have to be influenced by others. The decision is clear, the path is clear. You just have to choose. But I mean, I want to say that you have options and choice, but now that I think about it, I feel like there's only one choice for you to make. So you got to kind of check yourself and understand or come to a sense of self-awareness as to why you've been avoiding making the necessary choice, okay? Or taking action on what you know you should be taking action on. For some of y'all, this may have to do with a relationship because I have the Lovers here and I have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is not just about individual happiness. This is about happiness and the emotional fulfillment of all, not just yourself. But the thing with the lovers, it can be like a relationship with another person, or also you just focusing on your own sense of self-love. Okay. So I think that there's something missing here. And I feel like people are picking up on some type of like, I want to say like deficiency or some type of weak point or vulnerability within your energy. And yeah, I think this is one of those moments where you definitely have to lean into your ego and let people know, like, regardless of you not making a choice, like, you know what's right for you. So you do have to step into your ego a little bit. Okay. So this is where, your ego is necessary, because if you don't have an ego on you, people will definitely feel like they can step on you. They can feel like they can tell you whatever, and you're just going to go along with it. And they're going to feel like they can kind of like, exercise some type of power and control over you. So you kind of do have to bite back a little bit. I'm not saying be rude. I'm not saying be disrespectful, but just set clear boundaries with other people and let them know, like, your life is your life and you have the right to make whatever decision that you want to make. But yeah, for some of you, this could definitely have to do with you choosing to pursue a relationship here. Or even just choosing to pursue self-love and just understanding that you're making the best choices for yourself, because the Lovers is definitely about choices. You're making the best choice that is in alignment with your highest self, or you're making a choice that you actually love, that you actually do desire, a choice that brings a sense of balance into your life. Like with the Lovers, it's all about multiple perspectives here as well. So like I said, you don't have to be rude to other people, even if you feel like they're trying to exercise control over you. What you can do is you can say like, look, I respect your opinion, I respect your perspective, but I still have to choose what's best for me. That's what's coming up here. Okay, that's what I see. All right. So, Leo, this is what's unfolding in your life. You're going to make a choice and you're going to make a decision, and it's going to turn out positive for you. But this choice and decision is solely dependent on your ability to block and tune out the opinions of other people. You can listen, but you do not have to internalize it, and it does not have to determine your behavior or your action steps moving forward. So that's what I see, Leo. I hope y'all enjoyed that reading. I hope it made sense. Okay, general reading. I hope it made sense. All right. Hey, LW. I've seen you so many times. I'm about to make you a standard moderator. I'm about to make you a standard moderator because you've been here so many times, L. Hey, Kayla. Hey, hair grease. Hair grease. That's funny. Y'all, I was going to watch Grease the other day. I forgot. I need to write it down. Yo, Grease. Yo, it's funny because every time I watch that movie, it's like I don't see now one black person in that movie. It's funny as hell, but I love Grease, though. I love that movie. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't see now one black person in that movie, but I love Grease. Okay? I love Grease. All right, y'all. Yo, Libra. Let's go ahead. Oh, yeah, but Kayla, tell your son I said thank you. All right, Libra. Now we on to the air signs. Libra, your timestamp is going to be 2:06. 2 hours and 6 minutes. Libra. Hey, Jeffrey. Oh, Annie here. Okay, Annie. Okay, first time joining in Aquarius. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. They was trying me a little bit earlier today. I did cuss a little bit. Okay, I cussed a little bit, but have grace on me, okay? Have grace for me, rather, because these people be wilding out here in these YouTube streets. Thank you, The Savage. Thank you, The Savage. Yeah. I should definitely talk about my journey with tarot readings, because people really been trying to block and stop me because they just don't want me to know the truth. Okay? They don't want me to know the truth. But when you are highly intuitive, it's like, it's not hard to put the puzzle pieces together, Jeffrey, after Libra, we're gonna move on to Aquarius, just for you. I do, The Savage. I do. And I do because of my experience, okay? Because of my experiences that I've had in life, okay? That's why I do. Libra, let's see what's going on. Libra. When I tell y'all, the Chariot has been coming out for everybody's reading. Yeah, I love this for you all. Because the Chariot is definitely success. Okay, it's success after just periods of, in my opinion, what I feel like is hardship, just periods of challenges. It's all within your ability to be to be perseverant and to have a sense of inner strength. Okay, so the Chariot has definitely been coming up in a lot of people's readings, and I love that for y'all, because in a previous reading for the collective, it was just like everybody was just feeling powerless and just feeling like they were stuck in their situation and there was nothing that they can do. So it's good to see that the energy is shifting and is changing. Like, you all are just focusing just on what it is that you want, and you're being very direct with what you want. So it doesn't matter what outside noise is happening. It's like you're going to continue to keep moving forward. So it's definitely a shift and change. Because that one day I was like, whoa, like, it was just very surprising what was going on. I was shocked, because I'm like, the collective is typically on their shit. Like, we be on our shit. So what's going on? Okay, what's going on? Like, okay, so Libra, let's see what's going on. Is this you? Oh, dang. Libra, you just got your heart broke. That's what it seemed like. Okay, it seems like you just got your heart broke. It seems like you're experiencing a separation. You're experiencing some heartbreak here. Um, it's sad. You're very upset right now because it's just a lot of sorrow. Like, some of you all could have even cried. I just feel like your heart, I just heard Icebox by Omarion. So it's like you feel like your heart is turning cold because of what you just have recently experienced. Okay, you all could definitely not be in a good mood right now either. It's like you could not be in a good mood at all. Like, you just don't have time for people. You don't have time for conversations. I'm just picking up on a very like impatient type of demeanor, where you just feel completely impatient, and you also don't feel like you want to forgive the situation either. So you're struggling with forgiveness, and I get it, because it's like, if you're hurt, if you're experiencing some type of betrayal or sadness, if somebody has lied to you, if somebody has cheated on you, if somebody has betrayed you, it's like you're gonna feel some type of way. Like, no one ever gets heartbroken and just is like, okay, well, I'm good. It's like, no, you're not, because you still need time to heal, and you need to give yourself the grace to experience or to feel the emotions that you need to experience, so that you can process it through your body and let it go. So for you all that are just experiencing some sadness right now at this point in time, like, you need to take the time to heal. You need to take the time to experience the emotions that you feel, because if not, it's gonna continue to play out with this, this attitude or this demeanor that you have, and it's not positive. Okay, like, these feelings can turn uh to brutality. They can turn to harshness. Like, these feelings that you have can turn to bitterness. Then you can start to feel very like spiteful as well. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. My uncle calling me because I gotta go pick him up. Hello? Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now. I'm almost done, so I'm gonna call you back in like 30 minutes. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I had to answer it because I gotta go pick him up. But yeah, so it's like, if you allow these feelings to go unchecked, they can definitely, hey James, they can definitely develop into, like I said, those harsher emotions like bitterness, and just feeling like you can't trust anybody, like feeling like you have to be overprotective. Like, of course, protect your heart, like, by any means necessary. I'm not telling you to, you know, to not do that, or to potentially put yourself back into another situation, or even to deal with the same person that's going to break your heart. Like, you have the right to protect your heart. But what I am saying is that you don't want to allow the actions and the behaviors of someone else to like negatively affect you, to now you are being mean and to other people. Now you're being bitchy to other people. Now you're being critical to other people. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's tough. Take the time that you need to heal. Take the time that you need. You said you could send him an Uber. You always talk about what you want, like James. You always talk about what you can do, but I have never seen you do it. Okay, you always doing that, James. You always doing that. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Okay, so let's see what's going on here, y'all. Let's see what's going on. What's unfolding for you? Let's see what's unfolding for you. Okay, let's see what's unfolding for you. Libra, your energy is here. Okay. I feel like what's unfolding for you is like this situation is going to change. Okay, it's tough right now because you're dealing with it, but I feel like it's not always going to be this way. And I feel like you at a certain point in time have to be okay with surrendering to whatever happened and understanding that yes, everything happens for a reason. You know, don't avoid the surrender, because if you don't surrender, it's gonna have negative implications on like how you view relationships moving forward. But at a certain point in time, it's like you're going to have to lay down the pain, the heartbreak, and the trauma and the grief that you all have experienced. You're going to have to lay it down to give yourself a chance. You know, there's more life for you to live. There is more out there for you. You know, there's a healthier love out there for you. There's an abundant love. There's a love that's going to honor you and your energy. And I also wanted to say your creativity as well, because I feel like you're a very creative person, and wherever you're a blessing, wherever you are. And I also feel like you all may be a bit hard on yourself, but you actually are an ideal partner for someone. Okay. But it's like if you keep yourself in this like pessimistic type of like attitude because of what you've just experienced, is gonna block and stop your new opportunities. And it's like you all right now, it's like you're feeling abandoned. Like whoever you just got done dealing with, you must have felt like, you know, this was the person for you. You must have felt like you could be supported here. You must have felt like you know, you were welcomed. But yeah, it's like when that separation happened, it really, I wanted to say it really was shocking. I feel like it shocked you, or I feel like it had like just intense implications as far as on the other aspects and areas of your life. So breaking up with this person, you could have lost money, okay? Or this person breaking up with you or betraying you or lying to you, it could have, you know, really messed up your financial situation or your home, you know, or even your sense of stability or your sense of belonging. So it seems like you're losing faith in relationships because of what you just went through and what you just been through. Yeah, like that's what it seems like. You're losing faith. You're losing faith. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry because it's just painful. It's painful. It's like you're thinking a lot about this pain. Yeah, what's unfolding is like, you know, over time, if you so choose to continue to keep moving forward and don't allow yourself to stay stuck in these, you know, heavy, low vibrational energies based off of what you went through, it's like over time, you know, you're going to be able to find peace in the situation. You're going to be able to accept the lessons because it's like, you know, when things happen to us, yeah, sometimes things are out of our control, but then other times it's like there's something that we have contributed to the situation. So you kind of have to just take accountability for the part that you played in it, accept the lesson. You know, when people hurt us, it's sad because is, especially if you feel like you didn't deserve it, if you feel like you didn't do anything to contribute to this situation, you know, if you know you contributed to the situation, Libra, then you just have to keep it real. Okay, keep it real with yourself if you know you contributed to it. But other times it's out of our control, it's out of our hands. People just do things because that's just their character. It's just what they're typically doing. And now we just kind of got caught up in the crossfire and the crosshairs, like, and we're just a casualty of someone else's patterns and behaviors, even though they're negative. And you know, it just affected us in a negative way, of course, because they're negative. So what's unfolding is that you are going to be able to move on past this. Okay, you're gonna decide to leave it behind. You're gonna decide to distance yourself away from it. You know, there's a lot of cards here that has to do with transitioning and change. Okay, so change is definitely imminent for you. Moving forward is imminent for you. There's really nothing else that you can do. I just think what's going on here is like it's all dependent on your ability to let it go, to sacrifice it, to surrender it, and in turn move forward. That's really all you can do. It's like there's nothing left of this situation. All you can do is continue to move forward, because if not, you're going to continue to keep perpetuate. If you stay in this energy, it's like you're going to continue to maybe even attract in the same types of relationships, the same types of people that make you feel unworthy. the same types of people that are deceitful against you, that lie to you, that cheat on you, and it's going to just put you in a place in which you just feel like you're misunderstood, or feel like, you'll never find somebody for you. It's just going to put you in a very, like I said, disempowering type of energy, where you just feel like you have to struggle with relationships, or you have to struggle with connections. And I just don't think that, you're supposed to be struggling with this for the rest of your life. Like, I don't think this at all. So, yeah, what's going to change moving forward? I think you're going to become a lot more smarter as you're dealing with people. You're going to be a lot much more discerning, a lot much more perceptive, is what I want to say. And you're not going to be afraid to speak up for yourself, to advocate for yourself, to advocate for your needs, for your wants, for your desires, especially if you weren't getting it in the situation, or in the connection or relationship that you were in. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like you were betrayed, is kind of what I'm getting here. Okay. It seems like you were betrayed. It seems like this was a very brutal and harsh ending for you. It's very painful. We have literally two of the most painful cards in the tarot deck are out here for you, Libra. So what you're dealing with is not something small. It's not something small. Like, this is something that has actually really affected you. And like I said, even affected your livelihood here as well. So, yeah, what's unfolding for you is like, you will heal through this. You're going to heal. And there's just the aspect here of you being able to learn the lessons from your experience. So it's like, you're going to learn through this, you're going to heal, and things are going to become a lot much more lighter. You might feel like you on your ass right now because you experience what you just experienced, and it's harsh and it's tough, but at the end of the day, it's like the situation is going to improve. It's going to become a lot much more lighter. You're going to get through it. Okay. So that's what's unfolding for you, is healing. Okay. Healing, and also forgiveness. Forgiveness. It's hard to forgive people that hurt us. Best believe. Okay. That's what you're having an issue with right now. Like, you're not ready to forgive. Okay. You're not ready to forgive, but forgiveness is definitely a necessary so that you can move forward and experience just a change in the wind, is kind of what I'm getting here. And I also feel like it's like the longer you stay in this energy, it's like you're not going to be able to show up within your best self, because you're keeping yourself in a lower vibrational energy here, so what I would suggest is to ensure that you're focusing on your self-care, or you're just focusing on doing things that help you feel a sense of comfort and security within yourself. So just focus on yourself. You all could be looking crazy, okay? Because that's, well, you break up with somebody, or you get betrayed, like, you be out here looking crazy. It's like you need to focus on your physical appearance, on your self-care, okay? You need to do that because your self-care is definitely lacking. But yeah, just continue to keep pushing forward, and I do believe that you will find a commitment, or find a relationship that is going to really truly honor the best parts of you, and not drag you down, and have you out here feeling and looking crazy. That's all I'm gonna say, because y'all are definitely not nice right now. Like, you're seriously being affected by what's going on, so that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's just sad because it seems like you all were, like, people were playing mind games with you. It seems like there was too many conflicts here. Like, you and another person just couldn't get it right. Y'all just couldn't get on the same page with things. It was just a lot of, like, just conflict, and not enough compromise. So that's the issue here as well. And I feel like you're going to be looking for something that is peaceful moving forward. It's like you're going to be looking for something where you and that person can see each other as helpmates, as supportive partners, as opposed to enemies. So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, what's unfolding is, even though you may not be experiencing it right now, like, there's definitely something new that's available to you. Some of you could decide to, well, most of you actually are just going to be deciding to focus on your financial situation, and also focusing on things that you're passionate about, things that make you feel energized, things that make you feel enthusiastic, just different things that you can actually take the initiative on. Thank you, James. Okay, James. Like spamming the chats. Okay. I love to see it. I love to see it. But yeah, it's like you all are definitely going to experience like just a sense of newness. I feel like if this has to do with your creativity, you'll be, just creating something new for yourself, like whether you're an artist, entrepreneur, singer, so it's like you're going to be pouring your pain into passion. Okay? So there's like a energy of alchemy that's going on here where it's like you're going to be taking an unfortunate situation and you're going to transform and transmute that energy. So, you know, get into your creative headspace. Okay, it seems like you all are going to be inspired by something new, and you might even experience like just a new vision for your life as well. A new vision for your life. Maybe this relationship ending, like it has forced you to go in a different direction. And it's like maybe that was like, what do they say, like divine redirection. Like they say rejection is protection, but it's also like redirection as well. So it's like it's gonna open up a new path that's available to you. So I know it's tough, like dealing with betrayals and lies and stuff like that, and just the things that people do to us. But it seems like what was meant for your harm is going to be turned to your good. So good for you. Yeah, it seemed like y'all were in some type of like toxic situation, or it was just too much toxicity going on. You may also, even here with the Eight of Swords and the Devil, you may felt like a bit limited and restricted where you are. But for you all, it's your attachment to the pain that's making you feel a bit like powerless right now. It's your attachment to it. So this pain, the unforgiving attitude, the bitterness, the spitefulness, like though that energy is, it's restricting you. So you have to lay it down. You have to be willing, like I said, to sacrifice it and to let it go. You don't want to let this build up and fester, because when you hold on to resentment, it can play out with physical diseases and illnesses here as well. Okay, so you gotta let it go in your own timing though, because I'm not going to tell you when to get over it. I'm not going to tell you what, but what I am going to tell you is what's unfolding is this shit is gonna go away, okay? If you so choose, and then you're gonna have, just a new possibility that you can look forward to. So don't allow your anger, okay, the heartbreak to keep you trapped and to keep you stuck. Don't do that. That's what I'm getting for you, Libra. Yeah, hi. You can't let it affect your health and beauty. You can't. I'm sorry. Libra, I've been going in. Let's move on to Aquarius. Thank you, James. Yeah, hi. You said accountability and awareness. You're welcome, Kayla. Yeah, some of you Libras are projecting this out into your future as well. Like you might be telling yourself like, people just always hurt me, and people just, they always do this and they always do that. Like regardless of if that's your experience or not, because yeah, that definitely is your experience. It's like you don't want to say stuff like that, because it's going to continue to keep perpetuating that same cycle or those same patterns into your future, or dealing with those same types of people into your future. So just watch what you're saying. Watch what you're saying. Aquarius, you said not the beauty. Look, out here looking crazy. It's probably just the depression too, because depression will do that. Really have you out here looking crazy. Aquarius, your timestamp is going to be 2/27/45, so I could get a drink of water. You said the beauty. Okay, the beauty. All right, Aquarius, let's get started. I definitely can. Amazing quotes, but you gotta pay for a personal reading, okay? Caleb Miller said, never afraid, okay? Bone crusher. You ain't never scared, Kayla. Kayla said, I ain't never scared. I did do Leo already. The timestamp for Leo is 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 15 seconds. Aquarius, I'm going to have to change your timestamp to 2:28:30. 2:28:30, Aquarius. Hi, I already did Taurus. I'm going to tell you the timestamp. The timestamp for Taurus was 50 minutes and 45 seconds. 50:45. Aquarius. Aquarius, it seems like you want to move, you want to travel, you want to move, you want to travel. I feel like this also has to do with like you developing your sense of independence, but you're just feeling a bit, leery about it. Like there's something about this move that you don't trust. So you all could be moving, like going to a different environment, traveling, but it's something about it that you don't trust. I'm gonna get some more information about it. I feel like what you don't trust is maybe you've tried to do this before and it didn't work out. You tried to do it like in a hasty or impulsive manner without, setting a firm foundation. So it kind of messed you up because it was like, yeah, it was what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to move or travel, just leave your residence. You were supposed to do that. But it seems like the foundation wasn't firm. So it kind of played out as you were making a very impulsive decision because it didn't work out for you. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. What I just heard was you didn't cross your T's and dot your I's. You didn't make sure that things were stable or organized, or you didn't plan properly. So it's like you're kind of feeling a bit leery about, taking this next step to like move or to transition or to experience a change or progress because you've done this same thing before. Like you've tried it in the past and it did not work out. And yet you're not giving up though. Okay. So I like that about you. You're not giving up. Okay. You're not giving up. You're still choosing to persevere, even though there's something about this that you don't necessarily trust. Everybody, make sure you put some hearts in the chat for Cha-Cha. She definitely been holding it down. Make sure you put some hearts in the chat. Let's see. Aquarius, I hope this isn't your message because it's like I'm shuffling these cards and nothing want to come out. Like, yeah, see, that's what the problem was in the past. The problem is that you didn't put as much effort into this change or transition that you were trying to make. And that's essentially what set you back. It's like you didn't plan enough. You didn't invest enough time or energy. You didn't stick with it consistently. And that's why I feel like you didn't really receive what you wanted. And like I said, there is also an issue here with impulse and doing things hastily and being very impatient. So because you were impatient when you tried to go about this the first time, that's why it did not work out when you needed to take a step back and to plan and to just kind of see how things were moving. And it's kind of like wait and see. It's like be a bit patient, see how things are moving so you know which next step to take. Don't just do a rush job and hurry and do things because it's like when you cut corners, you're liable to make mistakes. And I know that came up in a previous sign. I feel like I've said that earlier today. It's like when you cut corners, you're liable to make mistakes because you're not doing things in a step-by-step manner. You're not, focusing on things slowly and steadily. It's like you're just trying to do like a rush job. So I feel like this has to do with you leaving a specific environment. I'm just getting moving or traveling. So yeah. And I also heard this, I heard the second time around. I heard that song the second time around. Okay. by Shalimar. Okay, so if y'all listen to oldies, then you know the song I'm talking about. But that song is talking about like getting back with someone and doing something the second time around. Like, just typically when people get divorced and they decide to get remarried to the person they got divorced from, they always play that song, because it's like they trying it again. Okay, they're giving it another chance. For some of y'all, this could have to do with the relationship. Okay, but I'm just picking up, it's more so like you moving and leaving something behind in favor of transitioning and going somewhere else. The Six of Swords, this also makes me think about maybe you are like moving to a different country, you're moving like abroad, um, overseas, is that essentially is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, or just, yeah, it could be as simple as even if you're remaining local but you're deciding to go somewhere else even though it's local to you. So yeah, you've done it before, but the way in which you've planned this and the way in which you've executed this in the past was poorly. So you're just feeling like a lack of trust in the situation working out, but it's like you're gonna do it anyway. That's what I'm getting here. It's like you're gonna do it anyway. um when I tell y'all the chariot, like, didn't I tell y'all that, okay, tonight's the card of the night is the chariot. Okay, the chariot definitely is coming out here again. So, this transition is going to be successful. Okay, this transition is going to be successful. I just feel like it comes down to you deciding that that's what it's going to be. Okay, deciding that that's what it's going to be, and also getting real and, accepting what you've done in the past and understanding that it did not work and figuring out a better way. So if you know that you've been too impulsive with your decisions, then you got to take a step back and be a bit more like patient and moderate with that energy. There's nothing wrong with being an action-based type of person. I'm an action-based type of person. It's literally nothing wrong with it because you're literally always getting something done. But when you're rushing to do things and, there is no method to the madness, then it's going to be a problem. So I just feel like you have to ground your energy. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, like you all have dealt with a lot of bad planning. Okay, bad planning. So even here with the chariot, like maybe it's you and another person that's moving and you're kind of depending on that other person, or maybe you're not putting in as much effort and energy as it pertains to, planning this move or planning this transition. Is like you have to don't sit there and put everything into the hands of another person and then get mad when it doesn't play out the way that you want it to play out. If you want to ensure that this is a successful transition or move or change in your life, then you need to ensure that you are being active. Okay, being active, like ask questions, understand what it is that's going on, because you don't want to put everything in somebody else's hands and then you start to resent that person because maybe they made a decision that you wouldn't have made. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. It kind of gives me the energy of like someone who's planning a wedding, and it's like, how like women typically want to be in charge of planning the wedding, and it's like some men, they don't want to be like involved in the process. And it's like, if you don't want to be involved in the process of planning your own wedding day, don't get mad if the decorations are not what what you would personally have chose, or don't get mad when the color scheme is not something that you like, just don't get mad. So just ensure that you are participating and you are engaging in the process so that your needs are getting met, your desires are being met, and so that you have a full awareness of what is going down and what is happening. Because you have to plan, and if you don't plan, then you can't get mad if it doesn't turn out the way you want it to turn out. So maybe that's the difference this time. Yeah, you got to understand that your perspective matters. Okay, because I see here with the Lovers, so this could definitely have to do with, maybe you're moving to be with a partner, or you and a partner are moving together, like because we have the Lovers here. All right, and it talks a lot about unions and partnerships and relationships. So yeah, your opinion matters. Like, that's all I'm saying. Your opinion matters, your energy matters. Like, actually put time in, put in effort. Don't just put it in the hands of someone else, is what I'm seeing here. Because it's like with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it could also mean like low effort, and that's why things aren't growing or things aren't progressing the way you want it to, because it's like you're not investing your time, you're not investing your energy. Okay, so that's why you could potentially not get what it is that you really want. So you have to advocate for yourself. You have to speak up for what you want. Your perspective is worthy. Okay, your perspective is worthy. So speak up. Don't assume that somebody or something else is gonna, have your best interest in mind or at heart if you don't speak up for what your best interests are. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, get interested in the process of what is happening for you. Okay, get interested in the process. Like, don't be apathetic towards it. Like I said, don't put it in other people's hands just because you are a bit leery about the process. I wouldn't do that. Okay, I wouldn't do that at all. Like, take action and speak up so that you can ensure that things are progressing and moving in the way in which you would like it to. So I see this unfolding. There's some type of change in your environment that's happening. And I mean, your reading is definitely ending with the Three of Wands. Um, so yeah, that's not bad. The Three of Wands speaks a lot about like progress, expansion, and momentum, and you actually being able to look forward or to look ahead towards the future. But at the same time, the Three of Wands energy is progress that is determined on your ability to take the baby steps forward or to plan or to, analyze or to prepare. Like, so that's basically what I'm saying here. And the Three of Wands can symbolize travel as well. So we have three cards that are talking about traveling and moving, which is good. But only because it's, this is a general reading, so it's just a confirmation for me personally as a reader. But yeah, it's like you're gonna feel confident enough to explore what's out there and what's next for you when you actually have a hand in what's going on. Okay, when you have some type of stake in what's going on, if you have opinions and you're not afraid to express, how you feel and what your perspective is. So that's just kind of what I'm getting here. But yeah, it seems like things are going to turn out positively, but it is definitely dependent on your ability to engage in the process and not sitting back idly and allowing somebody else to take the lead when your opinion matters. So that's all I'm getting here, Aquarius. I hope that resonated. Hey, Nicholas. Amazing Coltes. Can you answer my question? I don't know what question you asked. What question did you ask? As long as it's not a disrespectful question, I'll definitely answer it. Okay? Aquarius, that's it. We're going to go ahead and move on to last but certainly not least, Gemini. Gemini. Okay, last but definitely not least. Nicholas, I do personal readings. I actually have some readings in the queue right now. So definitely go to my channel, go to my main page of my channel, and you'll see my personal readings link there. But yeah, Gemini, give me 1 second. I do have to use the restroom because I've been drinking a lot of water. Aw, thank you, cute Mallory. Thank you, cute Mallory. No, I don't do house visits. I don't. I actually used to do house visits when I was a social worker, and I used to hate going over people's house because some people's house be dirty. Some people's house really be dirty. And when somebody's house stink, and it's like you go in there and it stink, but then as you're in there, it's like your nose adjusts to the smell and you start smelling nothing. That should be pissing me off because I just be like, my nose has adjusted to the stink. I hate it. Okay, I hate it. Like, especially if the house smell like dog pee or cat pee, it just be like, I can't smell it anymore. That means it's normalized. Like, and then you leave and you start smelling like that too. I hate it. All right, y'all. Let me go use the restroom and I'll be right back. We'll finish tonight's live. All right, y'all. I am back. Yo, you gonna say, can you smell it before you get inside? Yo, look, sometimes the smell will hit you like a ton of bricks. That's all I'm saying. It's just crazy because when I was a social worker, it's just like I would love going over the family's homes rather, that I knew was clean. It just be so nice. And then other people, I used to hate going to their house. Like, I used to hate it. I am back, Slim Shady, Elsa. All right, Gemini, your timestamp is gonna be 2:44:30. Okay, Gemini, 2:44:30. Let's go. Yeah, now you know when you go over some people's homes, it's like they be trying to offer you water, and it just be like, is it bottled water? Like, don't you dare approach me with a glass and water inside, okay? Don't you dare. Good, Elsa. You right on time. Oh no, I can't do roaches. I cannot. Okay, because roaches be spreading. The timestamp for Gemini is 2:44:30. 2:44:30. I cannot. Roaches spread, okay? They be spreading. They be spreading. Gemini, why you're reading? Your reading is kind of giving one of the fire signs. I think this is. Let's see how it's different. See how it's different. The Chariot. I'm trying to tell y'all, the Chariot is literally like, I'm not mad at the Chariot. I like the Chariot, okay? I'm not mad at this energy, okay? I'm not mad at the Chariot, okay? I definitely am not. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, the Chariot been in every reading. Every reading. Gemini, I believe your reading has to do with a relationship here as well. Yes, Elsa, the Chariot is a card within the major arcana. The Chariot is, well, the astrological sign, the zodiac sign rather, it doesn't matter, that's associated with the Chariot is Cancer, okay? And this card talks a lot about, you know, just achieving success, from having a better sense of, you know, control, from persevering, from being determined, from having a sense of willpower, discipline, and also focus. The Chariot is a powerful energy. Let's get some more information because I want to see, like, yeah, your reading is similar to another signs, but let's see what else this is about. It seems like there's a relationship that you actually want to pursue. I'm just picking up, you all could be the Geminis tuning in. I know Elsa, you said you're a Gemini, but I just feel like the energy that I'm getting here is a bit more like a masculine energy. So I'm not saying that you're a man, but I am saying that there's like an energy of, there's like an action-based type of you feel like you want to take action on something. You feel like, you know, this could even be someone that you're crushing on, like someone that you want, okay? Like it's someone that you want, someone that you may have had your eye on. And it's like you might feel like, yeah, like someone you've had your eye on, someone you've been watching, maybe even someone that you've been communicating with here and there, but like the communication has been like very light, very fun, very playful. Yeah, I'm picking up like crush energy. I'm picking up crush energy. Like, yeah. Okay, so, you know, you might not be feeling like you have what it takes. Okay, I feel like there's somebody that you want, But in some ways, you may even put them just even on a pedestal, or you feel like they're outside of your reach. You might feel like you don't deserve this or something like that. Like, or you might also feel like it's an impossible relationship. Um, some of you, this could be a long distance relationship here as well. So I feel like distance could be an issue. And you might be having issues with being able to like spend time with that person, to be in their presence, to even be intimate with that person if that's important to you. Okay, seem like you need some physical touch. It seems like you need some physical touch. So um, why I just heard Omarion's song "Touch." Okay, I don't know why I just heard "Touch" by Omarion. Hey, maybe it's just the word association, but yeah, you all may just feel like you don't have the courage, or you don't have, what you feel like this person needs, or it's just you're not feeling. It's like you're not feeling brave enough to like go after this. There's just, it's a feeling, it's like a feeling of restlessness, because you know this is what you want, but you're like purposely blocking or stopping yourself from pursuing this, which is weird. I feel like you want to really show your love to someone, or show love to someone. I feel like you're for real, Gemini. Like, you're actually a lover boy or lover girl. Like, I don't even understand why you are being hard on yourself, or feeling like you're not enough for this person, or feeling like they're on a pedestal, or they're too good to be true, or they're too good for you, or something like that. And it's just not the case. It's like people can easily fall in love with you. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. You're lovable. You are lovable. So I feel like you should stop selling yourself short. That's what I'm getting here. It's like you're selling yourself short. Like, there's a relationship that you want. There's someone that you want. Yeah, uh, for some of y'all, I'm not, look, I'm just saying, for some of y'all, okay, for some of y'all, this could also be marriage, okay? So you may even see yourself, or have visions or dreams of yourself being married to this person, being in a relationship with this person, like spending time with this person. There's someone that you want to spend time with, okay? There's someone that you want to hang out with, you want to relax with, okay? You feel like there's an actual true sense of community here. You feel like there's a sense of belonging. Like, you just feel like whoever this person is, like, they belong with you, you belong with them. But, you know, in your mind, you're experiencing all of these like thoughts that are telling you that, oh, you're not good enough for this, or you don't deserve it, or this person's better, or this, you don't have what this person needs. And it's weird because you're charming. Like, you really could charm the socks off of anybody. Like, you can really make somebody fall in love with you. So I don't know why you're acting like this. Yeah, like, you are someone who's just free, and you're adventurous, you're fun, you're completely fun. So I don't know why you're selling yourself short. I just think that you feel like this person is better than you, or you don't feel like you have enough experience or knowledge, or you feel like you could be a bit immature. You're selling yourself short, like I said. So yeah, there's two cards here that have to do with being like direct and just speaking up and saying what it is. I think that that's what you need to do. Like, when you're in conversation with this person, like, you could kind of like throw some jokes in there if you want to, like, just to bring levity to the situation. So you're not seriously saying like, look, I'm trying to be with you. Like, what's up? Okay. That might be a little too much pressure, but I feel like what like is being said here is like, you can, it's like, just let go of the pressure. I feel like you're putting too much pressure on yourself. This is like the feeling of like when you crushing on somebody so hard, and then it's like when that person comes around, it's like you're nervous. Like, you just clam up. Like, you get anxious. Like, your heartbeat is racing fast. Like, I'm kind of getting that. So I feel like you're putting too much pressure on yourself, or you're putting too much pressure on a situation. Like, I think there needs to be a lightness here. I think there needs to be fun. I just heard the word jovial. So it's like, just talk, be yourself, be your natural chatty self, like, have conversations with this person. Like, it doesn't have to be so like I heard pressurized. That's not even a word. It's like it doesn't have to be so intense. I think you just need to relax and understand that, like, look, like this person is not going to get a good idea of who you are if you keep putting so much pressure on a situation and you play them up and you get nervous. They're not going to really get to truly know you for who you are. So, yeah, I think you just want to spend more time with someone. You want to get to know someone better. I feel like this is the getting to know process. Like, you're interested. So I feel like you should just explore that interest as opposed to like stalling or holding yourself back or telling yourself that this person is better than you or you can't, live up to their quote unquote expectations. It's like, do you even know what this person's expectations are and what their standards are? Like, you would be surprised. Like, they could be looking for someone like you or just looking for you, but you're not showing up within your best self. You're putting too much pressure on the situation and you're talking yourself down. So I don't know what that's about, but you need to stop. Like, I don't know what that's about, but you need to stop. Okay? You need to stop. I feel like you just need to gain more of a sense of control in the situation. Like, I think this person that you like is someone that could be maybe even in some type of like leadership position. So there could be I don't want to say like an unequal power dynamic, but sometimes it's like that. Like, where it's like you might be in love with your boss. Okay. If this has to do with the workplace, I'm going to need y'all to keep it professional. Okay. I'm going to need y'all to keep it professional. So it's like you put this person up on a pedestal. Like, you actually do respect this person. You just feel like you have to be your best self when you're with this person. And it's like, it's just too much seriousness here. I think you just need to like let loose and have fun. I feel like if this person sees you and you're just being yourself, I feel like they're gonna accept you and just for who you are. Because it's like you're not treating them like maybe other people treat them. Maybe other people, I feel like, treat this person like, oh, we got to be serious around them, and they have I want to say like a negative perception of who this person actually is. And I feel like you might be getting a bit caught up with this person's position, whether it's in society or at a job. You're getting a bit too caught up within this person's position, and you need to see them as a regular person. Okay. You need to see them as a regular person and get to know them, because too many people, see this person as just being serious and stoic. And, I think that's kind of messing you up here. So just whoever it is that you're crushing on, is like, see them as a person. I feel like they're going to respect you. And I feel like they're going to be interested in you because you're coming at them from a different point of view. Okay. You're coming at them from more of a playful type of energy as opposed to things being so serious all the time. So yeah. What is unfolding? What is unfolding is, I feel like if you actually take the time to get to know this person, like I said, and just keep things light, you could definitely experience a positive outcome here. Okay, if that's what you want. It seems like you want a relationship and you want to pursue it. So yeah, I mean, I'm a woman, so I don't really be like, pursuing men like that, but you do have to show this person your interests. Okay, so that's what I would say. If you're a woman, it's like, show this person that you're interested. Okay, show them that you're interested. Maybe even throw them a compliment or two. I feel like a lot of people don't really compliment this person. They're not really used to that. They're just used to people taking them serious all the time. And I feel like that's not what they want. Yeah, if you want them, be determined. See yourself as capable. Don't see yourself as immature or inexperienced, like as compared to this person. Like, see yourself as capable. You're a charming person. You can charm the socks off this person. So just talk, have fun, be free spirited. That's what I'm saying. Like, so yeah, like if you want to be with this person, it's a high possibility that you can be. I just feel like you have to approach this from a different angle, okay? A different point of view. Give them something that they've never had, is kind of what I'm hearing. Give them something that they can feel. And I feel like this is just pure, fun, friendly communication. Is really nothing else to it. And I feel like you'll get a lot further with this individual, if you so choose, if you want this relationship. You definitely can do that. Yeah, you definitely can do that. Like, yeah, I like this. Sorry, y'all. I have to leave. I have to close out this reading. But yeah, pretty much that's what I'm seeing here. See yourself as worthy. Like you're a very worthy person. You are definitely someone who can definitely be a benefit or a blessing to anybody's life. Okay, so you just have to see yourself that way. See yourself as more than what you think that you are. Understand that you're deserving, and if you want this relationship that bad, like, you can have it. Okay, if you're crushing on this person that bad, you can definitely have it. Like I said, if you're a woman, my advice would just be like, reciprocate the interest, throw out the interest and see if this person catches on. Okay, that's what I would say. But if you are, a masculine energy, then I would just say, like, pursue. Okay, pursue. Don't be a creep, but pursue. Be charming, be romantic, maybe even ask this person out on a date. Extend some type of like loving gesture so that this person knows that, you're interested. You don't have to be a creep about it. Okay. That's all I'm saying. For others, this could have to do with, I think some of y'all, I think it's more than a crush. I think you actually want to get married to this person. Okay, so for others, like, this could definitely have to do with the established connection that you're already in, and you just want to take things to the next level. We have the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, and we also have Justice, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles typically depicts, like, regardless of man or woman, is wifey or hubby material. Okay, so I just feel like you're worth more than what you give yourself credit for. So you just have to be confident in showing who you are and being who you are. Don't allow the gravity of this situation, I feel like, to put a lot of pressure on you and feel like, you have to be anxious. Just be yourself. Be yourself and just have positive expectations. I feel like what you want is possible. I think you do want a relationship, and I think it's possible, but you just have to think positive. Okay, and have faith and hope that all is going to work out. But yeah, you are putting this person on a pedestal. Okay, you need to see them as a human being, just like everybody else. All right, see them as a human being, a regular person, and just get to know them. But all right, y'all, that's it for Gemini. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. So yeah, that's what's unfolding in your life is relationship. And I'm seeing a lot of positive cards as it relates to it as well, like success, achievements, just a lot of positivity here. So I feel like you're choosing the right person for you. You're choosing the right person for you. Like, this is a general reading, but I'm getting that you're actually choosing the right person. Like, so that's probably why it's so, like, stressful. I think that's why it's so stressful for you. But I like this. This is a positive change in your love life. Yeah, I think that's why it might be too stressful for you, because it's a lot that's weighing on this situation, on the choice. And even if you all are, considering marriage, if this is an already established relationship, there's a lot of pressure there surrounding the choice of taking it to the next level. But I do see success here. So that's what's unfolding for you, Gemini. Successful relationship. Oh, you said Randy. You said long hair energy. Okay, long hair, don't care. You're welcome, Sharon. Elsa. Oh, you're welcome. I guess hi. I guess hi. I mean, you gotta do what's best for you. Hi. Okay. Sonia, we're done. I'm about to post the timestamps, and pretty and that girl. Hi. I'm doing well, but pretty and pretty. I'm about to go ahead and get off the live stream because I have to go pick up my uncle. I already told him what my plans were. He literally keep calling me, so I gotta go ahead and get out of here. All right. So y'all, give me a second. When I come back home, I'm gonna post the timestamps. All right. I'm gonna post the timestamps because he doing the most. So I'm gonna let y'all go, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I should be going live, but if anything changes, I'll post in the community tab. And I'll just reschedule the live to a different time. But I am scheduled to go live tomorrow. All right. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night. Be blessed. And yeah, get some rest, y'all. Get some rest. Okay. It's late.